Okay. Hello. We are here.
I said you're live.
Yeah.
Now you're live.
Now we're live. Now we're live. Okay. We have everybody here because people have been traveling around and muling things, being pack mules and carrying coffees from all over the world. We'll give this a little bit for some people roll in. I know it's Black Friday or Thanksgiving time for everybody, so you might actually be spending money in other places. We also are spending money right now because we're going to be brewing these coffees and hopefully they taste great. But this is going to be really cool. So
I don't think we spent money on any of these.
that's probably true. We didn't spend money on these.
Yeah,
but we showed up, or we let people show up, and that is the thought that counts, right?
That's the best part.
They get free advertising.
Sure.
Right? We say positive things about these coffees. Okay. Well, for better or worse. Oh, let me fix something to the camera. And then we'll go over all of the coffees.
There's a lot of candidates. There's too many candidates.
Why does this one say starfruit? How is that a high tier note?
Wait, where? Oh,
Okay. So here are the coffees. Let me see if I can squeeze into here, and we'll talk about the coffee. So we probably should brew this one first because it's probably getting old here.
okay.
So say Finca Sofia Panama washed lot 41. Howie from the Discord server sent this over. Thank you, Howie. We have this. I also have the China lot coming. There was a Finca Sofia lot that was exclusive to China.
Wow.
And somebody in China was like, hey, do you want to do a split of this? And I split with R, like dash R. And I split with the Arsenal. I split with the guys in the Philippines. And then here. So we have that coming. But we have this coffee here first.
Okay.
Then we have this. So let's start with the NA roasters because we can do that, right? We'll brew this because we have these two coffees. This is actually for Harry, gift from Bean and Bean to our local friends. Very low tier coffee among here. It's only 90.4.
Oh yeah, it's an A-.
A minus, right?
Yeah.
So we have 90, just barely 90 plus. Honduras COE number 5. And then we have these ones, which are from Asia.
Damn.
Which are very, very expensive.
In what order?
How do we talk about this?
This one's
Lowest
the
to highest?
This is the cheapest.
Cheapest to highest?
Yeah.
Lowest to highest?
Sure.
Okay. This here. Oh.
Sun sweet.
Sun Sweet from where? Which part of which?
I forgot, but it's
a Chinese roaster.
But yeah, but it's Panama Esmeralda.
Panama Esmeralda.
Jaramillo.
Jaramillo
washed. Yeah.
And it has flavor notes of. If you wanna.
This is like peach, red tea. This is like jasmine.
Okay.
The usual stuff.
The usual
The usual stuff you find out of washed Esmeralda.
Yeah.
So that's one. Then.
Jeez.
Hold on, this.
Okay, we'll do this one. We'll do this one last.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this one last.
Oh, start with the Colombia.
Okay. Do that one. We can just do this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are we not even gonna do the Colombia? Okay.
We're gonna put it aside. Yeah.
Set this one aside. No good. No
Too low
good.
tier.
Too low tier. This one. So this is Panama. Best of Panama V09 Angel Black. What is this
It's
coffee?
a Mundo Nuevo, which is a typical bourbon crossover from Filter Supply in Fukuoka.
And you picked this up in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
You just said, I'm Robert Asami, and they handed him a sample.
Yeah. Oh, he literally pulled a I'm Robert Asami and they handed him the sample. How expensive is this?
I don't know. Let's find out in the background.
Best of Panama
V09.
V09.
So that's the varietal.
So, but it's a BOP coffee, so that means it's a lot of dollars. And then we have this one from Harry,
I picked this one.
who was also in Japan, who picked this coffee
Definitive.
from Definitive Panama Gesha Studio. Oh, he's wearing a Definitive shirt here. Definitive Panama Gesha Studio. BOP V04. Hartman Gold Selection. Anaerobic Natural. Woo. What's the story on this coffee?
Me and Robert were talking to Definitive. I was like, I've never had Chico Gallo, and he was like, oh, I have some small handful left for you.
And there we go.
Here you go. I mean, we gave coffee to him too. So.
Okay, so you kind of hard to see this because it's a very shiny label.
You gotta.
Gotta like, we gotta like do it this way. Don't know if you guys can see it, but very excited for that. And then finally, this is, I guess we'll do this one last
That's
because
the most expensive.
this
one.
is the most expensive coffee. I'm holding it upside down. Wait, no, I'm not holding it. Here we go.
Yes.
So a viewer reached out who was an Okinawan coffee farmer, and Harry and Robert both got to hang out with him. I was traveling, so unfortunately I didn't get to hang out with him, but he brought coffees over, and you guys got to taste these coffees?
Yes, but we tried like the blend. This is the Typica
Okay.
that was featured in that James
So
Hoffman video.
this is the James Hoffman one from that video.
Very expensive.
Yeah. The like espresso that he had.
Yeah.
The one thing that I wish James did was he got a pour over of that coffee, but I guess they didn't let that be an option at that shop. But that was like a $200 espresso. 300. Oh, jeez. Oh, I guess it's like euros too, right? Or pounds. Yeah, this is pounds. So we had the farmer, or one of the like he does a lot of stuff, right?
On the farm.
He picks on the farm.
Yeah, he's like a picker on the farm. He was in the Bay Area and he dropped off roasted coffee from that exact farm. And this is the Typica, so natural, if I remember. But we'll find out. So I think this is the one that's the most exciting one. And I think we'll cut the...
We're done.
What's wrong?
Let's start brewing.
Yeah, we'll start brewing. So we'll start low and we'll go high. So we'll do this one since this one is the Sophia natural. I mean Sophia washed. I'll probably cut this out into like its own vibe.
Oh, yeah.
This is really cool. Like the guy came all the way over here from Okinawa, Takeru, and he brought the coffee. He wrote me a really nice email.
And if you guys didn't know, Okinawa is like in the far south side of Japan, and it's on an island, so it's like
It's remote. It's close to Taiwan.
Yeah, so you have
usually hard to access.
You have to fly to Japan, and then you have to then fly to Okinawa, and then that's where this coffee came from. But really rare to have coffee grown in Japan, and then also processed and roasted, and then the guy brought it all the way over here.
The guy roasted it himself too.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Do you guys? Oh, dude, sick. Okay. Yeah. So I think I really want to. I'll probably cut this out from the stream just because we want to shout out this because there's a lot of work, and you guys got to hang out with him. I wish I was there, but he made his way out here, so that's awesome. Do we know what the farm is, or can you want to like
Nakayama.
Oh yeah, Nakayama. It was like something estate, if I remember.
Estate.
Yeah, Nakayama.
It's called Mikoto. Was it Mikoto?
Mikoto. Not. Okay. Well, we will talk about that coffee a little bit more as we brew, which will probably we got to get through some of these other coffees first.
Say Finca Sofia.
Say Finca Sofia.
Very
Ryan's
expensive.
favorite coffee.
Very exclusive.
This is wash.
Hard to get.
Yeah, hard to get. Ooh, smells nice. It has really held up.
Okay.
This is the fully washed lot that I didn't get to try the other time.
Like peachish, like peach candy-ish.
Yeah. Yufan, you want to smell this? Oh, this is really good. Yeah, like peach lemon candy. We also did have this coffee, but we probably might not do it.
We have too many coffees.
Yeah, we have too many coffees.
This guy outranked.
So I'm just going to brew the entire dose. 20. I'll just do it on UFO.
You're a UFO master now?
I like UFO. I guess I'll do it on 01, right? Let's grind on 01. Get this coffee out.
This feels like my print.
What are we gonna grind on?
We're gonna grind on 01.
I have a Pietro just in case.
It's gonna take us longer to grind on that grinder than for us to brew.
Well, maybe the 01 will be fast, but what about the SLMs?
It's still gonna be faster. Okay. And
Wow, look at that fit.
Oh, how the scale doesn't want to be held.
Is this 80 degrees to 80 degrees proper? Unlike some like Hario funniness.
Should actually got a crash. It was not even overheat.
It's a what? So it's just Sony software.
Yeah.
Stream died. Rip. Stream F.
I don't think it should be
Oh,
alive.
no, it's
now.
live again, right?
Yeah.
Oh. No, there's maybe still happening.
No, I think that it's just the camera that died, so the stream doesn't crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stream doesn't crash, but the camera dies. But that's
It's good,
weird.
though.
Why did it die? I don't know. I'll put the fan on just
No,
to
the
see.
reason is because you're using a Sony camera.
I should use better things.
Oh, is this the
Using
smoke
Nick-
black
you're
one? It
using
is.
Canon. So we're gonna open up another mellow drip because we can do that.
Did you know this one's smoke black?
Oh, sick!
Hey, it didn't break.
Oh shit!
Good job, Ray.
Let us rinse this.
Yeah, let us
Well,
rinse
we
it.
can rinse it out with boiling water. Okay, so let me get this coffee ground. All right.
Yeah.
I don't think it over. I think it just like randomly died.
Yeah, it did randomly die.
That's weird.
But we put the cooler on it now, just in
Yeah,
case.
the cooler's
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
The
just
battery,
in
the
case.
battery cover is on, like open.
Rookie mistake.
At least it didn't die during a important bit.
Yeah, it died at the right time.
I guess should I RDT?
Once.
It's 5 point. Oh, this is 20. Okay, we'll go a little finer.
I don't know where that wolf is gonna go.
Do you have to do like that? 1 to 10.
Do you think? Wait, which? I know. Good thing Aki was the one. Wait, I don't know if Aki was the one that roasted that one.
Who knows?
No, he said so. He was like, "Oh yeah, I just roasted the rest of this just now."
You don't RPM purge?
Nope. We'll blog post about that.
Ugh. Ooh. So
Ooh.
When's your blog post on LCU gonna come out? Do you need it again?
Possibly.
Okay, I lost 0.2 grams in the
Twenty
one.
grams worth in this for.
Yeah, 20 should be
No,
fine.
I used 20.
Yeah.
I used 22 actually.
All right, I'm just gonna up the RPM.
I'm not joking. I used 22.
We're earning the last stinky
Someone
distribution.
was talking to me and wanted to buy a
That was me.
UFO. You?
Yeah.
Oh, it was you and
Oh, I
somebody.
need to buy. I
As
want
well.
to
Two people,
buy
two
the big
I
boy.
should have brought it. I forgot.
Oh yeah,
No,
never
that's
mind.
fine.
All right, I'm
I have like
brewing
8
98
more.
Celsius. So I'm on this method of
Which is?
which is
Bottom. He's a bottom.
what the fuck,
This guy's a bottom.
dude? Did this scale just not? Am I reading the values wrong? Why is it?
What's happening? Aren't you?
No, hey, you put 16 there.
Oh, okay, wait. That the top. Dude, this is so. You know, I don't know because when I look at the top value here, I'm like, shouldn't it be the? Okay, whatever. It's okay. The value is correct.
Use your brain.
You're paying for those confusions.
No, because it's double, right? So the top
yeah,
should
no, I
mean the
understand, I
top
understand.
value, but it's not.
You're a bottom.
Okay, so dude, this coffee smells so good. You guys want to smell this?
Oh, what great wet aroma.
It's
I'm just gonna come in.
yeah. We're in doing the stream.
You don't want to show your face. You don't have to be on camera. There's a live stream happening.
Yeah, we're doing a live stream right now.
It's a.
Wow, that's a lot of melodrip.
High agitation melodrip. Wow.
Oh, is it bouncing out of your
High
melodrip?
agitation.
High agitation melodrip. No, so it's
I would never let this happen on my bar.
no.
Well, it's not good for a bar, right? It takes too long.
No, you don't the problem is because
He's already making a mess.
it's just water. It's just water.
Okay, well, at the bar, you actually have a place to put it.
Yeah.
Which bean and bean? This is not the bean and bean right
This
now.
is the.
This is Finca Sofia wash.
Finca Sofia, right? Yeah.
And then we'll do the Bean and Bean Honduras COE. And then we'll do this weird Japanese coffee stuff. Now I'll pour slow.
The scale looks too complicated for me. Just it's more complicated when you have like this sticker over it right now.
It's for the EY refractometer users, which we are not. Which I am not.
It's 20 grams.
I can taste the EY now.
Will this fit? I guess I should pour slower. Watch this taste just like trash.
Yeah, it's because you used the mellow drip.
What's wrong with the mellow drip?
No, it's you.
Me.
It's you holding the mellow drip. That's the issue.
I guess there is a newer thing now for this, right?
Yeah.
Like the
Lift.
lift.
No, I like holding the hand because you can do stuff like that.
It makes you look very sophisticated when you use this.
Oh,
The mellow drip?
Yeah.
But it seems to have stalled.
No.
It's
Not stalled.
That's just how slow. It's
Shippers
just
can't stop.
UFO is just slow.
Oh, it's kind of slow, yeah.
UFO is consistent fast.
But
like,
how much
consistent fast.
water do you put in?
I'm gonna do a little more, just at 340. I could go 360 if you guys want like 1 to 18, but
No, 340 is okay.
340. I think for this coffee, 340 is
340 is
probably
good.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna make the say taste brown.
I don't know about.
can't
I
say that.
don't know. I think.
I only use that word facetiously now.
It's hard to tell when you're serious.
Very hard.
Make heartworm.
I mean, when I went to AG, it all tasted brown because they were brewing everything at 17.5.
Okay, but that's the
That's a brew issue.
yeah.
Or it's like both.
Dude, this coffee smells insane though. Wow.
What's the estimated value on this?
The Finca Sofia?
That was $80.
Oh, shit.
So this is 20 grams. So this is like 80.
But 80
120, 80 for 125.
That's
Yeah, 80 for the box,
Yeah,
right? The
yeah.
box, yeah.
So it was a sixth of it.
Yeah.
A sixth of the.
That's
yeah,
definitely
This
one
is
of
your-
the, that's one of the cheaper
And then
ones.
yeah,
This-
that's one. That is one of the cheaper ones. Actually, this is the cheapest one. I think
okay, that
it's
makes
only
sense.
it's only $60. I
It's
think.
like the only
For the whole bag?
non-Panama
Yeah.
here.
Oh, I see.
That's good value.
but this
that's
is like
like
Honduras.
Honduras.
Right? It's Honduras.
Oh, that's because it's number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
number 1. But also, we didn't.
Well, that's why it's
this is
only
like
90.
a specific
Yeah.
lot here. Okay, let me get it.
If it was like,
All it's worth, this is lot 41. As if you can do something about
You
it.
want a chair? I had it. I'm good. Okay. There is a chair if you want
Wow.
to sit. And then
Does it ship like this? What a shape.
well, it's because
that's the one I've been using.
it's because
for
he
like
bangs
years,
he bangs
man.
it and he drops it.
Oh.
He does all kinds of things that are like bad.
But that's how
for-
you get the Brian Kwan brew.
What?
Handcrafted.
Is that metalworking?
Oh, here we can give this to.
I don't know if this cup
Okay.
is lit.
Okay.
Mine is over there. This one is BQ cup.
This is my cup.
And see. Somewhere.
Mine is here.
Yours was a small Avency, right? Okay, so we can give him big Avency.
It's
Yeah.
small.
Which one? Give him the big one.
Yeah.
Oh, the small ones are here.
Alright.
Is that yours?
Yes.
Yeah, that's his. Yeah, the Costa Rica was cheap for how good that coffee is.
Which one? The BNB?
Yeah. So we have the Costa Rica also, which is 90 plus, but that's not a Gesha. Okay, so we'll give this to your friend. Give this to you. Here. We're gonna run out of carafes.
Just pour it away.
Drink faster. We have enough people for that.
Want to mix Costa Rica with
Oh.
it?
It's like a dot. Costa Rica. This is Sophia.
No. Like the other
the other
coffee we
Costa
had, which
Rica.
is Costa Rica. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there's no brown.
Yeah. There's no brown in this. What the fuck
Good
are
thing
you
we
on?
didn't do it at
What the fuck are you
360.
on?
Man, this Stace fanboy is so butthurt when I call
Fuck.
it Steve Brown.
It's good. Wow.
It's too hot. I don't understand.
You let it cool down.
Why is it so good when it's so hot?
Well, because there's still like a lot of florality. Like there's a lot of depth and structure. It's clean.
Yellow fruit.
Mm-hmm. Florals, mango, star fruit.
Banana. That's a yellow fruit.
Kick this guy out of his house right now. It's fucking bad takes right there.
Wait, don't smell that hair. That has water in it. The one next to it.
Oh.
It tastes expensive.
This does taste expensive. So, how would you guys describe what expensive coffee tastes like? I'd say expensive coffee has a lot of stuff that there's a lot of like harmony in expensive coffee. Like every flavor
There's
note
like
is very
two
well
things,
tied
right?
together.
There's two ways to go about it. It's like one is harmony and the other one's like more complex.
Yeah, or
layers.
like depth, right?
Yeah.
But it's like both. Usually it's like some form of both that's happening. Or like, typically,
I mean, there's expensive coffee that also doesn't taste like this.
yes, that's true.
Like-
Right? Like one of these, which
Well, it's
we'll
one of
taste.
them, but it's also sometimes when like Alita's doesn't have banger lots in bangers from every lot they have.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this is too fresh. This is 22. This is a week. I opened. Well, I didn't open it.
Just do a 2 minute
Okay,
brew.
let's not do it.
No, I have this one. I'll just use this. This is rest
From the previous trip.
Previous trip.
Is this the same thing?
This is 1 month. Yeah, 1 month
I
off.
see.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
What's,
Oh,
this,
saved.
what's your cadence of going to New York?
It's every few weeks.
You live there, right?
Do you owe me anything?
Oh my god, the greatest! I love that. Do I own Say? I'll just use the rest of it.
Horrible.
20.
20 perfect.
20.
Great.
Nice. Do I own Say? Maybe.
You own Hydrangea, Moonwake, Bean and Bean,
Empirical water.
Say, Empirical Water,
Time More.
Time War, Bomb, Cafetech, X Bloom.
Oh yeah.
I own everything.
Busy man.
Well, this is why he hasn't streamed in a while.
Hi Harry, hi Robert, hi TR.
Who's that from?
Alan.
Hi, Alan. You know there's a second Alan trend?
God damn it.
In LA.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Also in LA? What the
He
hell?
was in Japan. He was messaging me.
Unrelated to this guy, right?
No, it's definitely. Well,
Okay.
related
So this
to
is
the
1
fact
month.
that they're
1
both
month
in
off.
LA.
But
Awesome.
like other than name coincidence,
Yeah,
in LA, there's,
yeah.
there's like no
It's
correlation. Okay.
coarser.
Why are you going coarser?
Because 20 in UFO with Mellow Drip takes too long. Or like, there's. I guess I should
Too
pour
long?
faster.
Oh, wait for you to get rid of the knowledge and just go like just eat it.
But he definitely needs to go coarser. Oh, I should get you more Triton crafts.
My Triton Crafts got stolen.
Because I was gonna buy more from Moonwake. So.
I actually do need some. You guys will own all the coffee eventually. True. And I need more water in this kettle.
I'm working very hard to have less coffee.
But you keep buying more greens.
Yeah. Less roasted coffee, more I can give away.
Thin wrists.
Yeah. Had you did say anything more than 1 to 17, I would taste brown.
Really? Oh yeah, I guess so. That's why I'm gonna tighten this up slightly. I actually think that I think what we're tasting also is like this is a coffee that's many weeks old now.
I don't get the staleness out of it.
Okay, this is good complexity.
What is this?
Oh, no,
That's
there's a slight-
the Honduras.
Oh, okay.
So you guys can split this one and then the honey. The Costa Rica.
It's
I
promising.
chomped on that earlier.
The Costa Rica or the Honduras?
The Honduras.
Yeah. This coffee I think is incredible this is like the strongest Honduras I've ever tasted. Like best Honduras I've tasted.
Wait, but this is number 5.
It's number 5 to them.
Yeah, you got aim for
Number 1 to you.
No, but
What about like did you have a Honduras COE number 1?
no.
No,
Costa Rica.
I had a Costa Rica number 1.
no, from like Proud Mary.
That's Finca Sofia. That was Best of Panama number 2, Finca Sofia.
There was a Pound
Mexico
Honduras,
number
right?
2.
I had Mexico number 1 and Mexico number 5. Or
From also from
5 and then Mexico number 2 is coming.
You didn't mean just feeding Brian all these COEs.
Yeah,
Thank
if
you,
just
Howie.
show up.
Thank you, Howie.
Yeah, thank you, Howie. Seriously, great coffee.
I get the star fruit. Is
Thanks,
that a
Phil.
yellow fruit?
Is it, yeah.
Starfruit?
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely.
No, Starfruit is 100% yellow fruit. That's
Is
like
it
a
not
real
green?
one.
I only,
Not
I only
like
see
banana,
it.
not
I
like
mostly see
banana.
it as green.
Oh my, no, green is bad. Don't eat it when it's green.
What's a green fruit?
Yeah, this coffee is incredible. But yeah, anyway,
Lime.
this is for Harry and
Apple.
Apple.
yeah,
Certain apples.
lime, apple. I get lemongrass in the cup,
Oh,
but
You wanna see the Japan tech that I learned? They like
Aerate it. Well,
Oh,
why?
but we probably don't want to do it for this. This one's already.
it's already
quite-
rested.
It's
Yeah, this is
quite
already rested.
no, it's not that it aerates
It's 1
it.
month.
We tamp it.
No, you tap it.
It's like poke holes in the filters.
No, what is it for that? If it's not to aerate it?
It's to control your your channels.
Hey, what happens to the mellow drip? Oh wait.
No, we don't need a mellow drip.
He's all about that first pour agitation.
I really enjoy first pour agitation. I think first pour agitation is great. Yeah.
Hey, actually, I should have thought ahead.
Janesh Singh
And
Ben
then bought
Paz.
the expensive dripper for the expensive coffee.
Oh man.
Ben Paz. Ben Paz, we were in Chicago. Ben Paz walked right by us, eyed us all, and then
We
didn't
were not
say-
awake enough to run after him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sell me your coffee. Why would you sell me?
Ben.
Why don't I like your coffees?
But back then it would not been as optimistic. So.
You know, I haven't had a good Ben Pass since I've started becoming a green sorcerer.
That's great. So we can avoid him now.
he's just giving me reasons
second
to.
favorite Honduras.
I had a triple anaerobic coffee from Ben Paz. I thought was okay.
Man is experimenting.
Wait, was it you guys had a triple anaerobic?
Is this
No,
one?
this is Primary.
Primary, yeah.
No, who?
La Paz.
Wasn't there a triple anaerobic?
Also, Verve
anaerobic?
had Ben Paz does pretty good.
It's okay. I had it on my. I heard it. I had it in Shinjuku.
The best verb in the world.
Oh,
Also
at
true.
that Verve, you had a Ben Paz coffee? Very
I had
cool.
SL28.
He had the good.
Nice.
He had the good Verve.
The good verb.
Like, dude, the best Verves are in Capital Ones.
Where none of them are actually baristas.
The machines are better.
Financiers.
Like the machines are literally better.
What machines do you use?
Eversys.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll pour slow. So you can pour so slow with this kettle. Can you print me a mellow drip lift?
No, because that IP belongs to Raymond. You should ask Raymond.
Isn't there one they made for UFO now?
Yeah, they made
Yeah.
one, but
That's like another official product.
that's some creator's thing. You don't want to steal from him.
I do see. I think 20 grams with how I'm pouring is not strong.
You need to quickly change it then. Let's get rid of the mellow drip immediately.
Stop using it right now.
Start adding agitation right now.
Just eat it in the center.
You can make a scale that agitates for you.
Not a good idea.
No, that's a really bad idea.
This is gonna taste great.
You mean like it does
guys.
this?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go
Oh,
to the next
really?
one.
Yeah, so we have that right there.
Let's go to the next one.
You can probably do something with the stick, right? The dual.
Was it?
The
stick.
spread is incredibly solid today. The spread is like
Anything you want.
this coffee is like the most expensive one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
The reason it's no good is because you're not using Paragon and the expensive.
Wait,
That's
didn't Luminous just update their web store?
Yeah, they did.
Did it?
They started texting me like earlier today, like
You got
aggressively.
their Monte Blanco.
More Monte Blanco.
Yeah, but Okinawa and Typica, that's crazy. Is this the one where he was like, "This is the coffee that Hoffman had"?
Who?
I think so. That's what Takaru from.
Took care. Okay,
Yeah.
That's
very
what he
cool.
said. I remember him pushing it at me.
we got to go out there and try it.
Well,
You haven't even been to Tokyo, did
the
you?
I've never been to
The
Japan.
least likely person to go is you. All of us have gone several times.
We've
Yeah,
all
I've
now been
never-
to Japan
I've
except
never
for
been to
you.
Japan. Sophia, I'm gonna keep tasting it. Sophia's.
I feel like Brian's Japan experience would be very different from mine.
Well, mine would be like very coffee focused for now.
That was him.
I went for a very. We've all been to a very coffee focused
Yeah, but-
experience.
Yeah, but anyway, it'll be different.
People at my hostel would ask me, "What are you doing today?" I'm like, "I'm gonna go just drink coffee and come back."
All right, Honduras.
But you skipped the drinking part. You gotta drink when it's cheap.
It is very cheap to drink there.
Suntory Distillery Tour.
Oh wow,
Oh wow.
nice. Well, for Honduras, right?
I like this better than the other one.
Wait, is this a new one? The
Yeah,
Honduras?
this is new. The one I gave you was Sophia. This is now Honduras. Oh yeah, here. Give him some of this.
This is all expensive coffee.
Yeah, these are all. Yeah, these are all like your $15 to $20 per cups. Yeah. We're in like. Okay, so now we'll keep banging out stuff. Let's get the Esmeralda up. Sun Sweet. So we gotta follow the instructions. It said 92 Celsius. Gotta lower the temps, man.
Oh.
It's a China brew, Asian brew.
We
Asian-
skipped over the part where we talk about what we think about this thing.
We'll get it ready, right? All right, let's talk about this.
It's an unfair positioning to go right after the Finca Sofia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
the acidity
different,
is
right?
not as tied together as this.
Well, this is not Panama. This is Honduras. But I think I'm gonna let this coffee cool. And also, obviously, we're brewing with some goofy shit here, with center pour mellow drip, which is
Given the sequentiality, it's still strong.
That's nice strong.
yeah, it's clean,
Is it this one?
structured.
Which one is it?
This one.
Not me adding freaking postscript minerals in the back right now.
What the fuck is this guy doing? Oh, we have also the worst Pepe coffee I've ever seen. They fucked this up.
Hey, let's not shout it out. Let's actually.
They fucked this up. They literally took Pepe's coffee and like destroyed it.
Is this? Are we giving this to Pepe and telling him?
I'm gonna give this to Pepe and say you can't sell your coffee to guys like this. You cannot sell your coffee to people like that who will ruin the work you're doing. Seriously.
Let's not.
Don't put it out, or else people will know what.
Yeah. You'll know what I'm talking about.
You start grabbing it and showing it like.
Well, because you guys should smell it, because you guys are finally all here to smell the coffee.
Well, we'll smell like this.
It's
much better with one drop of this in my cup.
It's one of the ones that's the wash.
Melon.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. Well, we have to give it like a couple seconds for the YouTube people to catch up.
Yeah. I think it was the battery.
fine.
I think I ran out of battery on that. So this is like post-remineralized. So what do we think about this Honduras? So I think this is a really strong cup. Obviously, coming after Finca Sofia first, very different expressions of Gesha. I actually think this is really showing how strong Gesha from not Panama is, right? Like from Honduras. Very floral.
You could fool someone into thinking it's a Panama.
Yeah, it does have a lot of those really nice
It's
characteristics.
gonna be a Lorita.
Well, but the price is up there too. So
No, but this is not as expensive. This was only like 50 something for that
that's still
bag.
that's still like a Panama.
Oh yeah. But the Sophia is like 80. For,
fair,
so it's
fair.
in this exact comparison, right?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Sophia
There
is
is a
almost
difference, at least.
yeah,
This is
but it's
more-
not like I don't think that's like a $30 difference, personally speaking.
Okay, but
I do
all
think there is
all
a
these
difference.
things go up.
Yeah. We get exponentially different. Yeah.
I think there's a $30.
It's not too dissimilar from the Sophia, right? Still yellow fruits, melony qualities with strong, more pronounced florality, whereas you had more fruits in the Sophia.
Yeah, the Sophia was definitely louder and had a crispier acidity, but really, really great. Actually really great. But I actually am very impressed how this Sophia sample has lasted. So I'm gonna get some water. Do you want to talk a bit about this coffee real quick? Where did you get this coffee from?
Some friend of mine brought it back from China.
From China.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So it's backpack. Do they officially sell it backpack like
Yeah, they
this?
sell it like this. It's like, it has like 15 grams. They have like even like recipes here. 2 minute.
2 minutes. Go fast.
Go fast.
Oh.
94 degrees Celsius. And to 240 grams.
Mountain water life. What's that? Coffee.
No, yeah, life coffee. That's like their like slogan or some shit.
Okay.
The yellow fruit I'm getting from this is lemon.
But this thing has
From
like,
the Honduras?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
but this is
I
just
get,
your
like,
normal
lemongrass and
Esmeralda,
stuff.
right? So we don't know what it will be.
You guys just need to take these coffees back later.
Video.
Yeah, it's like more video for
No, what he should he.
Now it's like this is my laptop, or is there?
Oh, Sophia's so much better.
Yeah. Laptop is okay.
get power off.
No,
of
no,
this.
you can't.
This doesn't have external
No,
power.
it draws power from that thing. That's really bad.
You
Okay.
should try
Well,
this again. It's so much better.
I have that same.
The contrast is so stark.
Here, hold on. Oh, yeah, I'll plug it into this side.
It has more sweetness and acidity.
The Sophia.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay, I got it.
also, to be fair, I brewed the Sophia a lot better.
I don't think it's a brew issue.
Okay,
Really?
Is the stream on?
Yeah.
No, it's on now. It's on now.
Now it should be on.
Yeah, it's on.
As
No,
we
no,
revisited
you
the
don't.
Sophia.
No, look at this one. This is what's on YouTube.
Yeah, but I mean, this has a delay.
There will
I
be a
see.
delay. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's.
So I checked the other one to see.
Yeah, I
if
see.
it-
So
Put
we
some
should just
ice
brew
cubes.
this, right?
Yeah.
Do we have the dose cup? This one?
Okay.
Which one
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
The Sophia
Now
has
we
more
re-
pronounced lychee.
Mm.
No, it's now.
Lychee.
Yeah, stone fruits coming out.
Taste Sophia
Yeah, dude.
again.
I think I just enjoy stone fruits in Panama Gesha so much that like when it's not with stone fruit in it, I don't really like it that
It should be 15 because it's all backpack, right? So it's
I hope so.
Mm.
what? What's that? 30?
Ooh, very
Oh,
sweet.
it's 30.
30. Whoa.
Oh,
take
value.
Double
take
your
it back.
value.
Take some of it back.
Oh no! I think the recommended is they tell you to use 15, but the net weight is 30. I see.
See, we can't do that because we don't have a pulsar.
So how much are we doing now?
I mean, that's cheap.
Just do 15. 15.
Okay.
It's cheap.
So China Esmeralda.
No, well, from roasted by
Roasted
China.
in
we
Esmeralda.
need that.
Oh no.
It's right next to the trash can.
Oh man.
Let's not use that.
We could use it.
Okay, fine.
I'm not gonna die.
Just do like
Oh wow.
how roasty is it? 1 to
Woo!
15, 90
More
degrees.
than a roasted with the stinkiness.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, from what? What did you have? That thing. Yeah.
Oh. Well, that one had like stinkiness to it.
Yeah, it had like a weird taste.
I'm such a bad bean chomper.
No. I had that as well. That's why I handed it to you.
All right,
But
let's
you
finish.
didn't
Let's
taste
finish
it.
the Sophia. I need
just
more.
used the
I
same
need.
thing.
I need more crafts.
Let's just put it here. I have another one of these things, so it's
One more Sophia. We have like 4 other coffees to get through.
Just puffy.
Oh, Robert, we had the SCOBY kombucha fermented coffee.
Oh, that thing was that
Yeah,
good?
that's the one you tried, right?
Yeah.
It was like Ming's worst chomp ever.
No, I liked it a lot. I want that thing.
So you might like it.
I want them to serve it.
That Ming didn't like it, and Yifan likes it. Tells me a good amount.
Yeah. Exactly.
He was like, "Why is it lingering? It won't go away."
Oh, do you want to try some more of this?
Wait, is the
You wanna
bottom
keep
one an
getting
auto
some
burn
of
or
this?
the top one an auto
Pop
burn?
is auto burn.
Oh, I see. So I have to manually burn.
Okay, we have a bunch more to get through, so we're
We have like 3 more copies. If you want.
yeah, we're just this is what happens whenever we stream.
Okay,
It's
you guys
usually
can mess
stuff
around.
like this.
Smells like Esmeralda.
So, but it's roasted in China, so Esmeralda, great. Roasted in China could be great.
Go look.
What are we doing? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Whoa. Apex Lab at home. Oh, I smelled it already.
This isn't even Apex. This is just.
So okay, I
Homebrew.
love
Give it a-
the Esmeralda smell at the beginning is great. The stuff in the back. Should I jump this? Oh, you're already putting it through. Oh, okay. I understand.
It's
I understand.
pre-
I understand what you're doing.
pre-mineral
I get it.
post-mineral.
I get it.
Pre and post mineral.
I think we need to do.
Solids.
I think we need to do everything to save this coffee.
I do what like 1 to 15, like I don't know.
Well,
no,
no,
that-
you just read the instructions.
They tell you what
Yeah,
to do.
they have instructions. Yeah.
92 to 94 and 240 grams. And in 2 minutes. They want you to do it 2 minutes.
Brian
one
Kwan
to
doesn't know how to brew under 100.
No, I was bringing a 98.
You know why the last coffee was so good? Because I used the Japan Tech.
Cup you didn't like?
The Honduras was really good.
Not those.
No, it's we're talking. Okay, so here's the thing: is we're talking like really, really good. This is one. This is an example. I won't say anything. I'm gonna try this. We'll try it. We're not haters yet.
Yeah, you're a hater. That's what we know. You hate Asians.
Oh, you know what I
I
found
hate
out?
all Asian roasted coffee.
You know what I found out? A lot of people go to Glitch, and they'll get a Panama Gesha latte on accident.
Accident.
Yeah, because they're like, I'm not sure what the format is like, because they're like just so
One coffee, please.
yeah, they're so overwhelmed by like the choices that and the service and everything
Do you
about it.
want Palo? Do you want Monte Blanco?
Oh,
Do you want-
And then you go like Nugul natural, and then they're like, oh, do you like lattes?
In a latte?
And then they're like, yeah, and then they'll get a Nugul latte.
That's
Wow.
fucked up.
It's like
no, they ordered it.
it's not on
But they
choice.
didn't know, right? How many people are gonna know what those options are when they're tourists.
Well, they should. Oh, okay, but
Like Glitch is so like well
they
known
don't,
now.
They don't care, right?
People, it's a tourist destination for
Yeah.
coffee people.
Thanks, Reddit.
Yeah, thanks, Reddit.
Fucked
Is
up,
it Reddit?
dude.
It's just everyone.
Okay, well, good thing I got.
Mamea is so bad.
Wait, good thing I got in early.
Like it's
on-
bad,
on
like the
Glitch.
coffee's
No,
bad
like
there,
the-
or is it bad to get
the line.
into?
The
Oh,
line.
okay.
Well, like kind of both.
I'm not surprised. Like,
That's why you gotta go to the other one. The one that takes reservation, so no one you can't get these random
Okay.
fuckers who come in.
Yeah, but then like I have to get reservation for.
my confidence level in like most, I don't know.
Well, I'm
It's,
just happy
it's
I
very
got
low.
in the Glitch early.
Well, Tokyo I say has a better average.
2 minutes.
pour
So should I
over
just do like
You don't have to do 2 minutes. 2 minutes is quite. You have to eat it, right?
to eat it?
so no bloom,
You
right?
have to eat the water out really quickly.
All right, we still will give it a little agitation. I'm not okay. I smelled some of it. I'm.
You just gotta
it'll
brew
be
for
okay.
it. You just gotta brew for
And the
it.
reason is you hate Asians.
No, I just hate the Asian approach to roasting coffee at times. Like I think this is not.
Well, this
don't
is.
do this.
Yeah,
You should just do like 220 instead
this-
of 240.
Well, this one I don't even know how much the person paid for it, so we'll see. It was legitimately just gifted to me.
Ooh, look how many bubbles there are.
That's pretty good.
You definitely should go
Crema.
to 240.
Oh,
Isn't that overflow?
close.
Just go to 220.
No, he's at 200.
Here, we'll send her pour.
Like Glitch.
Go to 240. It's gonna taste so much like roast.
No, we followed the directions, bro.
Chinese people don't know what they're doing.
So we're not getting sponsored by Sunsweet, are we?
No, we're gonna get canceled by China. Wait, aren't you on Bilibili?
You know, I was
I'm
like,
not on Bilibili, okay? People take my stuff and put on Bilibili.
when I go to Osaka, I was like, I hope these Chinese people won't know me through Brian Kwan's Bilibili.
So, it does smell really nice. There's a lot of the Esmeralda florality there. I always associate Esmeralda to have a very like vanilla insane vanilla quality to it with florals, in accompanying a lot of those really nice Panama geisha qualities. I'm gonna finish in 2 minutes, dude. See, all calculated. Calculated.
Can't wait to taste the roast separate from everything else
I would
of the coffee.
optimistically give it honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle,
That is the lowest tier of
jasmine,
white floral.
citrus, vanilla.
Good thing there's 2 doses. 'Cause
Yeah, maybe you can try again and do a better
No,
job.
I have more at home. I have 2 more doses.
Oh shit.
oh,
Okay,
it's too many.
I'm sorry.
Is your favorite? This is the highest tier of Panamas right now, right?
Esmeralda, I think, is the highest. For me, it is the highest tier.
Hey, but I bought
Right,
some of
also
these
Sophia,
greens.
But Sophia's my favorite. I think Esmeralda is actually better.
Okay, well,
I think most people would agree with that.
Well,
take.
I think optimistically, Raindrop will do better on the both.
When you can buy it.
No, I bought it.
No, what can we buy from Raindrop?
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh yeah. For those of you guys watching, this man. Well, do we say stuff?
Is this an announcement?
I mean, we already knew.
Yeah.
People already knew you do stuff.
I do some roasting, but
Yeah.
I'm not selling yet.
It's been like 2 years since of not selling.
I need to sell the lychee.
So he might. Well, yeah, we might have coffee releases from these guys. Why'd you pour me so much?
Oh, I see what's going on.
Ooh, okay, so a lot, Esmeralda quality is in the aromatics there.
Really?
No,
Yes.
The start.
right,
Start
it smells like
the start is
Esmeralda.
pretty good.
No, he said the
In the aromatics, yes, there is an Esmeralda quality.
3/4 of the way in, there's a signature smell.
And then it goes into. Give,
I don't
give
know
us
about
to
that.
have him try this.
Okay, yeah, you have some of this.
Thank you.
But the first half is not very obvious where the delicacy is.
Ooh, wow. What do Asian roasters do differently that makes their coffee suck too roasty? They like to develop.
More development.
in
for
the
sure.
Maillard phase. They like to put a lot of time in that.
Yeah, a lot of time. Like second crack.
But to
Letty.
be fair, it says medium light roast on here.
Yeah. So like,
I won't say it's like a bad approach, right?
yeah, this is not a bad approach.
Well, we
I
have
think-
a dot bar, which we don't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I don't like having to like style for it. I agree, but if this is what somebody is looking for, I think this is like it checks
Right.
those boxes
I do
there.
think you can cheap, similar with cheaper beans.
You,
maybe.
yeah, like if your goal is to say, oh, I want to just give you like a nice floral, sweet, clean cup, you don't have to do that with Esmeralda, right? That's like the thing. You don't need to spend so much money for that, because the challenge with this is when you're developing this hard and you're roasting this style, you cover up a lot of it's like what makes Esmeralda special, if that makes sense, right? You cover up a lot of those nuanced qualities, and this is why people don't like dark roast, people like light roast, connoisseur shit, but like, if you're going for this, you don't have to be using this expensive of a coffee.
That's like the name.
But maybe it's the name, right? Yeah.
The recipe at least wasn't wrong.
The rest
I disagree. I don't think this is the right brew approach at all.
Oh no, but their thing was the 92, right? 92.
Yeah.
92.
I
It's
think
sweet.
you
It's
can go
round.
240, and then just 2 minutes, right? Short.
Yeah.
I think you can go even lower.
Probably.
At least the brown is.
I actually do think this tastes. There is like the vanilla florality, vanilla florals at the end. It's sweet. It's clean.
But there's harshness also.
But
look.
yeah.
The reason is look, they use this brewer. Right.
Fuck. I think this would be really good as like we were mentioning these guys go to Glitch and they order a Panama Geisha latte. I could see this coffee being really good as an espresso base for that.
I don't know why I'd go into an espresso.
I don't know why you would do that, but you can do that.
You can get the no latte or
Yeah.
push.
But I think this tastes good. Does this taste like your $20 to $30 Esmeralda? Unfortunately, it doesn't. And that's because of the roast, I think, is really obscuring a lot of stuff.
Like the Honduras was more.
Yeah, like the Honduras was like way more expressive, way better.
What do you want to do next? Let's just start the prep because there's a lot of.
Oh yeah.
It's the
Angel Black. Angel Black.
Angel
Okay,
Black.
best of Panama. Angel Black time. I think the grind size we're at is pretty good for all of this.
Yeah, the grind size is okay.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Let me see if I got more Sybaris filters laying around.
Oh.
No, you can wash it.
Yeah, just reuse one.
Oh, that's okay. I know I have them.
I have no clue how much weight is in there.
I had to tear it 3 times because it went to -2 like after. 20? 20? Yeah, 20.
I know I didn't take all of my
20.
filters with.
Can we do 20? Are we able to do 20?
Yeah, Sybaris you can do 20.
Or should we switch to a
No, no,
different
no,
brewer?
no,
Wait,
no,
what's
no,
the
no.
what roaster is this again?
Filter supply.
What do we think?
They sell filters.
I think that's
It smells like
obvious.
does it smell like it sells filters?
This is also roasted in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't use UFO for this. I feel like this is not the right brewer.
But I mean, I'm just looking for a quantity. 20?
Oh yeah, 20 is fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like you just use the whole thing.
They are on a Fuji Royale.
that's what these guys were
2
on.
kilo.
I think the Chinese people are probably on like Typhoon or some shit, right?
Maybe we should just brew on like a flat bottom.
Yeah, get your favorite April.
What?
Should we brew this on April?
No, not the April.
Yeah, what's wrong with April?
No, it's just that you're so far from that profile, you're gonna be really off dial.
Yeah.
Alright, brew.
I don't hate
the
it.
auto purge.
I'm not being a hater. I'm just being like.
Just being
I'm skill checking.
He's being a real realist.
Oh, this is Yeah, so this Esmeralda, once it's cooled, let's give it another taste.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
The
I
brown
mean,
starts showing.
like a lot of those Esmeralda qualities are like trying to come through, and then they just get punched, like literally punched
Something
down
funky in the back.
by.
It's kind of nice.
They get punched down by a lot of the harsh qualities of this roast, which is a little unfortunate.
It's a Mundo Nuevo,
Ooh, does this smell good?
which is like not a
So
super
what
high
brewery?
turbo
What brewer's going on here?
I think let's
What are we switching to this? The Timamore.
Timamore. We could do Timamore.
What do you think? You're a Timamore expert.
Do you think Timamore would do this?
Well, he
coffee
is actually a
justice?
Timamore expert.
I have to be a Timor.
Yeah, let's do
I'm
Timamore.
not sponsored though.
Maybe let's use Timamore for
No,
everything.
I mean, what do you think actually like?
Yeah, let's just use Timamore for
Okay,
this.
okay.
Yeah, sure. It's coffee.
Timamore.
I don't know what the cost is on this. They don't show that low of a number on the site.
Oh,
What do you mean that low?
They only show to like BOP
10, right? Oh, really?
Well, which one is this? This 4?
It's
9.
varietal,
Oh,
No, but it's still 9. It's like the third category.
yeah, it's 9.
but they
Right?
don't show that.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
So-
discrimination. Hey, shouldn't the altered DNA section go into the...
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I think our top three favorite, well, of the three coffees we brewed, Finca Sofia Wash #1, then the Honduras, then
The Ezzy.
Ezzy, China Ezzy.
Oh, the China Ezzy is lingering. I don't like it.
Okay, well, we'll clean up your palate with some really nice tasting.
Roastiness lingering in my mouth right now.
Okay.
So Mundo Nuevo is
have
a
some of this.
Bourbon Typica hybrid.
Okay,
It is not really a high tier varietal, which is why it's in this competition, right?
and that's what's going to be quite interesting.
Like the
about
Bourbon
this.
might be higher tier than a Typica.
So this is
Hey, what do you think about this?
kind of do what you
Taiwan
want in that
Gesha.
competition.
It's about a year old.
No,
now.
no, it's not expired. It says it's
It
just good
probably
for
will
every year.
taste pretty good.
Oh,
Let's get one here, Robert. That's what he
Why are we getting that?
Filter supply is like the Mamea of Fukuoka, where it's like
Mm.
4 people tops. There's a big counter, a lot of presentation. They got that checkerboard
Oh
background.
yeah.
No, but doesn't that fuck coffee place also have like a lot?
I didn't go to Fuck Coffee.
Okay.
Why didn't you go to Fuck Coffee?
You go to Fuck Coffee.
I would have went to Fuck Coffee.
We also can pull any of these coffees as espresso. The Mavam is on right now.
Let's pull,
You just turned my heating off.
You gotta press fire, right?
Yeah, he turned the fire off. So I'm gonna do 95. This seems like a good, reasonable medium, and then I think we can mellow drip,
I would
slow
92.
pour. Would 95 too high?
I would 92.
Yeah, not high.
92,
Sure.
90,
92 is already on the high side.
91, 91.
For
Okay.
Japan.
Yeah. Roast as or brew as the Japanese brew.
How do the Japanese brew?
Low.
I guess I'll pour more water.
Is
into
it low agitation too, right?
Yes, I'll mellow
Yeah. Like, everybody looks very intense when they're pouring.
Not a glitch.
What do you do at Glitch?
I saw one guy do this.
The coffee is so good, it doesn't matter,
What the
right?
heck is that?
That's why glitch has such high variance.
Oh my god, why did it go to 100?
Oh, you have to. No, that's what I'm telling you. You gotta get those.
The new one.
Oh, is that how it works?
What? Yeah, you gotta put it on the top, man.
It's a
Is
shaker.
it, right?
Yeah, that's it. It's like the Weber. No, you don't use this.
Alright, guys, we're gonna get this ready.
Yeah, this
90.
Oh, I see.
Is, together.
Oh, I see.
There we go.
But then what? Then you can't use this anymore, right?
What temps am I brewing? Say at 98 to 100, depending on
You can't,
brewer.
like, you have to put it like this, right?
Yeah.
Did I just mellow drip everything?
Sure.
Sure.
This is so dangerous.
I let,
No,
well,
that's
we
why
let
you don't like
the
Weber.
kettle
That's
temp
exactly
drop.
the problem.
I like the Weber, but just
Oh, the Weber has the same problem.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
Is this
saying,
20
like,
grams?
yeah. There's some delicacy.
Yeah,
Actually, I still will pour this slightly.
1 to
Robert, look at the bottom.
16.
1 to 16, okay.
I'm gonna drop this thing.
It's 800 grams. It's hella heavy.
Oh, that was 30.
Ooh, that actually smells really nice though. I'm not smelling like the Esmeralda we just brewed was like punching me in the face with
Oh.
like a lot of bad stuff.
This is Angel Black?
This is
No.
Angel Black. It's smelling really nice.
I don't know why it's called Angel Black, but it is. I do like the name.
It's giving me hentai vibes.
And
the
Thai
fuck?
vibes.
Bible Black.
Oh.
That's not good.
Why is your what fucking mind's in the gutter, dude?
No, the reason is because you were showing us all those gamer shit.
Yeah, you were showing me hentai earlier.
Oh my god.
That's right.
Should I just keep pouring until 3? Well, we're doing like 320, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would the Japanese people brew? They would don't even know what a mellow drip is.
Well, also we're using the tinier.
This is why we need a
Timamore.
Paragon.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I actually have real Paragon balls.
This coffee smells really good.
No, what we should have been using is the expensive, the V60, right? I think would have been
Gold plated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Should I
where
have bought
was
the
your
gold plated
V60?
V60 for you?
No, I have it, right?
Oh, you have that one? It's
Yeah.
gold. Okay.
I have the gold.
The tin with the gold plated.
Yeah.
He
That's
has
the one I
the
have.
he has the $200. We have the $200 V60 we can play with later. Okay, so that was like 2 pours. I did a bloom and then I just did mellow drip all the way up. This coffee smells really good. BOP, but not Gesha. So
Yeah.
That's
not washed, not
interesting.
natural. It's the varietal.
yeah,
So
this is
you
the
get, like,
varietal
Churroso
competition.
that we'll do later. And this is the Mundo Nuevo.
It smells good. I mean, there's like a lot of florality in this for what that is. It's clean smelling.
For what it is, it's like a high tier coffee.
Yeah.
But it's a low tier varietal.
Yeah.
Right.
You can make a
Hey,
Katura.
hey, see, why do you decline Ryan's gift? Why do you decline the gift?
Dude, I don't want to waste his money. I know I'm never touching the game.
You picked a bad game too. Like that's
No,
a
that
big
game
one.
is great.
He chose How to Be a Sexual Predator game.
No.
For me.
That game. Okay, so
Brian needs that game.
2.5 minutes of brewing.
It's pretty fast.
Pretty fast, but this does feel like a coffee. Because we're at the same size for the other coffees. This does feel like a coffee maybe because it's been fermented in a way.
Fermented?
Coffee is all
We don't know. They don't need to say.
Oh yeah, right.
They're not allowed to say, right?
What?
Or something.
Oh,
No. It's not washed. It's not natural, so you can do whatever you want.
No, this is not the other category.
It looks well extracted.
It looks.
Looks great.
Yeah, I won't know how the extractions
All right,
went.
I'm gonna dump this out.
that's not-
It's quite unfortunate that this Esmeralda was butchered like that.
This pleasant first half, and then you regret it after
Yeah.
like a minute.
All right, BOP Angel VO9 Angel Black. Competition coffee. Here. Or
This is competition coffee.
yeah. Like
Japan roast style,
This one's kind of.
which is actually kind of nicer than the Chinese roast style.
yeah, the Chinese roast style I think is a little slightly harsher than this, at least for that Esmeralda. This is nice. It's sweet.
More juiciness than I think it should
Yeah.
for this varietal.
Yeah. Wow.
There's a lot of florality to it too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of funk though.
It's like that
clean though.
layering, but the processing. Like we're tasting the processing.
The
here.
middle funk is
This
weird.
one might have choked it for a little bit to make it a little anaerobic.
Yeah. I don't know.
They shook. They purged the tank a little bit for a couple hours.
You guys need to go in like 15.
No, we need to go like now.
Oh shit. Okay.
We'll just go now. That's fine.
Okay. You guys don't need to taste. You guys don't get to taste this. Do you want to try a little more of this? You want to try this coffee?
This reminds me of like high tier Katura.
I'm gonna try some of
Yeah,
this
that's
for you.
a competition,
You wanna
right?
try some of this?
Yeah.
I need to take non-geishas and make them expensive tasting.
So why did this guy
This
give
might
you
be the
this
same
coffee?
varietal as a high tier Katura.
As you do when you go around different countries, you spread the coffee, you share the coffee love, and then sometimes you get some back. This is a case of that.
Did you already add Apex into here? Or
No.
Okay. All right.
This is not Apex. This is
Oh,
homebrew.
I mean, whatever the shit you were adding. Okay, so now let's do definitive. Definitive is actually quite light for Japan roasts. Definitive.
You should have brought your cup with you.
Oh damn!
That was a nice cup.
You got wine glasses?
I do. I actually do. All right, we're gonna do the
Yes,
definitive.
as
We want.
We should have gotten the carafe.
with stems, right?
yeah. That's important.
We should have brought the carafe. We should have bought the carafe.
So BOP, Varietal 04, Garumo.
I'll put this.
I got some fucking IKEA setup, dude.
Don't let them see that.
The one time you used it.
All right, look at this shit.
Oh, look how thick the stem is.
It's
low
for
tier.
low tier shit for
I'll try a
definitive.
little bit of this and I'm gonna leave.
We gotta rinse this though.
I did wash these the other day, but we can rinse it all with like hot
Okay,
water.
I'm gonna head out.
All right, see ya.
Bye. So this.
There he goes. Do you want your bring your Perrier?
No, the Perrier's gone. It's thrown away. It's empty.
Shikogayo from Panama, Hartman family. Controversial now.
Hey Tessie, if
We're-
you're
we're-
watching this.
We're going to do this coffee first, then we'll do the Okinawa.
If Tessie Hartman is watching this, I hope this is good.
Anaerobic, natural, 36 hours.
I
That's
wanted-
pretty short. Yeah.
But that's clean. That'll be clean.
How do they brew at definitive?
Don't ask that question. Just pretend it's a
Different. 1 to 10 ratio.
What the fuck?
I think 84 Celsius. No more than 90-second brew. Maximum fines grinder, please.
Jeez.
Wait, no, but then they started going less fines recently.
They're playing around with gear.
They are changing the grinder, so it's gonna change.
It's gonna
Hopefully,
change.
hopefully.
If you got a ZP6 at Taiwan.
But
Maybe I
yeah,
should record this.
I can simultaneously stream and record.
Yeah, sure.
because if I record it, I can send it to definitive.
Okay, we're recording this, so then we'll have like a slightly higher quality.
Now we have to try harder and say nicer things.
Okay.
Hi, Aki, and his brother
on.
that we did not meet, and the other guy at the shop.
I only have 24 minutes on this SD card. Let me.
It's not going to take us 24 minutes to talk about.
Well, that and the Okinawa, we can do it all in one take. So let me clean this up real quick.
It's like we're in Japan again.
Well, we
See,
gotta wait
isn't
for the
it better?
shit to heat
Isn't
up.
Japan more fun with your coffee?
Which
friends?
roaster for this one? Definitive. Brenton Oz.
Located in Kichijoji.
They import Panama.
Oh, yeah,
And
most
For the
of-
country, right?
For the country, yeah.
the good ones. So they do auctions. They work with other folks. Lead. Quick. Come on.
Acid.
Yeah.
Aramura, they got Aramura. They have connections to like every kind of.
Everything is roasted on a roast somehow. So tiny, tiny volume. Very expensive.
Now there's two roasts.
There's 2 roasts. It's twice the output.
Shit.
They have a second shop now.
We have a second shop in Kichijoji. It's a little west of Tokyo.
It has no pizza.
No pizza allowed.
No pizza allowed.
Except mine.
They have the edgiest sign of a coffee shop I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and edgiest interior.
Yeah,
I don't remember what brands were in there, but there's a lot.
like designers. Designer
Designer.
brands.
Everything is served in a wine glass.
Of the higher tier.
Yeah, we're yeah.
We're budgeting. Brian Kwan is going through budget issues.
They watch Brian Kwan videos.
Oh yeah, he does.
Wait, really? Oh god.
They're concerned that this is not going to be light enough for you, Brian. So you have to say nice things.
Oh really? Oh.
But that concern is good because that means they're aware.
They're aware.
That means they're woke.
Okay, hold up.
They're paying attention, right? They read stuff. They pay attention, where a lot of folks do not.
Although,
I think this might be your SD card, Robert,
Sure.
or one of these. It has. Let me look.
It's all going to the same YouTube.
but he didn't. But they don't pay enough attention to realize I am one of the people in the video.
Oh, side character moment, dude. You're just an NPC. Feels bad. Hold on. Let me just clear up some. Oh yeah, this is not Kanziev. Okay. I think you have a bunch of you have like photos and shit on here, but there's like
Okay.
some videos of just like your.
Don't care.
Okay, you don't care. Okay,
Yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna delete these. These are like
Big.
these are like the shit.
So we have to go through
Oh,
all
yeah,
that later.
delete
Do you,
that.
do you care? Okay,
Nope.
you don't care. Okay, I'm gonna delete it.
I already uploaded my speedrun for the EG1.
Okay.
Speed run.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to make space on these SD cards so we can record also, and we'll because we want the slightly higher quality video so we can send to Definitive.
What?
Okay, so
What? I'm not
it
ready.
says I definitely didn't did not pay 4,500 yen for a cup of coffee there.
Oh, we
Went to the
paid like
Ko-
four. We got like
Kokanji.
4 cups there.
Yeah, we're there for like 4 hours.
A cup for every hour.
There's a moment where everyone's like, "Yeah, I also like Pepe."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
With the random people.
well, the thing is, like, the cool thing that I related to Definitive was our green buying experience and like our experience with working with different producers. We're very much the same.
Cool. Okay. We're going to record this as an actual video because we can do that on this camera. So we'll do it. It's gonna be great.
All right.
We're eating. I wonder what
1080p.
Brian's coffee shop will look like when he actually opens one.
I will never open up a coffee shop.
I refuse. I refuse.
He already owns Moon Lake, so he's good.
Yeah, I don't need. I don't need
No,
more
no, no,
coffee
that,
shops.
that rumor can't needs to stop.
That rumor is why you have sales. Okay, here we go.
These are not good scissors.
Yeah, these scissors are shit. By the way. Okay, I'm recording. Okay, so we have to say. Can we start from the beginning? Can you do an intro? We have to talk about this coffee again. You have to like tell. You have to be like, this is for our friends at Definitive, right?
Definitive Coffee in Tokyo, Japan. They are an importer of Panama greens, distribute to your favorite Japanese roasters. Harry and I visited.
Our friend Aki there.
Yeah,
He,
a couple weeks ago.
we spoke to him for like 4 hours. We had a good time. I just mentioned that I've never had Chico Gayo before, and then he just like, oh, let me just hand you some because you gave us coffee. So really cool because it's like, I mean, they had less than they they can use on bars, so they wanted to give me some because I expressed interest. And this one is a BOPV04, so varietals ranked number 4 this year from the Hartman farm. I also expressed interest in trying something from the Hartman family because I wanted something premium on our menu at Moonwake, and now this is here. I saved it so that when when Brian got back, we can have this like
Little
fun
brew session.
Very
fun.
holographic logo.
Yeah.
A little hard to read.
I'm trying to get the camera to focus. Hold on. And you want to hold this there so we can get this to focus. Let me raise the exposure. Oops.
Oh,
This looks promising. This looks promising.
Okay, so it's this coffee. We're
That's
gonna
perfect.
brew it. Very excited. I actually really have enjoyed Definitive. The last few times, I believe, like Robert or Ethan have passed me Definitive. It's always been tasting good.
No,
I
just
brought this year, last year's version of this.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
So what's a Chico Gallo B?
Yeah, so-
or
Most of my experiences with Definitive have been really strong. I mean,
but they source really good coffee.
yeah, because you did mention they were concerned about roast level. They're like, oh, well, would I like roast level? That was on a stream somewhere here. This is the video of it. A lot of Japanese roasters, I would say a lot of Asian roasters, they do develop a little more because I think a lot of the people really like more sweetness forward coffees. So you get that with more development. But in my experience of Definitive samples that you've handed me, they're pretty light and you can push them pretty hard. You can brew them with, very modern techniques. I know they brew in a very unique way at the shop there, and it's all done on roast.
roast, so 200 grams at a time. Very expensive lots
Yeah.
only. And it's an air roaster, not your typical.
It
Figure
like kind
Royale
of makes
Pro
sense that after like only serving like BOPV07, so it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I mean, it makes sense. They're doing low dosages. But, most of what Definitive is known for out here is like
auction lots.
auction, right? Premium stuff. So it's really nice to be able to get the coffee here. It's really hard to get it here. So thank you guys for making the trip there and
Yeah, we went
building
just
those
for this.
relationships. But I'm excited to try this because this is a not Panama Gesha. It's not a Gesha, so that's
Panama
gonna be
Chico Gallo,
Panama
whatever.
coffee. So
what is a Chico Gallo? An Ethiopian landrace. That's all I know.
So
about it.
15 grams, 15.2 grams. How should we brew this? I mean, this is actually pretty light. So
You should do your thing.
okay, do my thing.
Everything.
I guess let's just brew it with the time more, Timid more,
Your favorite.
and let's do
The
this.
process is anaerobic, 36 hours, natural. Little hunk, perhaps.
Maybe just enough for me.
Given it's the VOPV, you're allowed to do that. You can do stuff like that there. And Hartman family, yep,
Anaerobic washed.
no anaerobic natural.
Anaerobic natural. Okay.
VO4. Oh, this one
Unbleeding.
should be on the price list. This is
Oh, this is on the price list. Let's take a look at the price list, and then we'll grind it up and we'll brew. I'm gonna get set up a little. I think I'm gonna brew this. I'll brew this 94 Celsius. I think that seems good for this. So with a lot of these more, I would say I don't really think this is experimental in my opinion, but it's veering towards that, especially when there's more extended fermentations, and it's natural or anaerobic. In this case, anaerobic natural. I like to do a little bit on the lower temperature to try to round things out. I'm just going to kind of let the kettle decline in temperature, and we're going to do lower agitation, and we're going to do mellow drip for a lot of this. But I think that's going to give us a really nice cup. I'm looking for paper filters.
Nope, I have no clue. But
Oh,
the
okay, we
VOP
can't
one
find out the
was-
price? Okay.
Nope. But you get crazy stuff in the varietal side, like Black Moon Constellation.
That is number 1, right?
That's
I think.
number 1.
That coffee is extremely expensive. It's like
It's
300.
very expensive.
Much more than 300 a pound. No, it's 150 a pound just for the
But
regular
I
Black
think
Moon.
Definitive got it.
Oh, they did. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember it said on the menu, it said just try it.
Definitive and Friends. So all the Japanese folks got a little bit of it. It's a 92.38 Shiroso.
Oh, this is a churroso.
No. This is a Goramo, but the
The winner was a churroso.
Okay.
So Panama is trying to say we can do non-geisha stuff too.
Yes. I mean, we've seen, at like Alita, we've seen Katuais. We're seeing a lot of
I've seen Pacamaras,
different expressions of the Panama flavor profile. Yeah. Sometimes they're definitely hit or miss depending on what you.
Oh wow, we
might
should
be
grind
into.
this.
Yeah.
Well, Brian's just struggling.
I'm struggling to find paper filters right now because I'm trying to figure out what's like the best paper filter to use for
Let's
this.
use this. It's like,
Yeah, okay, we can use big T90s.
let's cut it or something.
Hold it over. And I guess we'll save the Sybaris for. I cannot find my other Sybaris right now, or they're probably somewhere here. We'll save the Sybaris for the Okinawan coffee then.
Oh, very interesting.
Wow.
It's very straightforward.
That
there's
is
stuff going on.
quite interesting.
Like with a lot of these delicate stuff, you have to like think, right? This one is overtly present.
I think these flavor notes on the bag are
I'm
incredibly
gonna
accurate.
turn over, so I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is. I'll look at it. Yeah. Great. That's. We don't want to make this. Got a lot of coffee stains everywhere.
It's holographic.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see on the camera here, but yeah, very excited for this.
There's a shot of it somewhere.
Yeah, so I'll just fold this paper filter over because
You can snip it and it'll tear it a little.
let's tear it a little. Yeah.
A little naughty.
I've seen that Robert Tech before.
Yeah, we have big paper filters in our second negative air channel brewer.
Negative channel.
Negative air channels. So, what am I smelling? It smells very.
Coffee.
Yeah, it smells like coffee. Tropical leaning. A ton of yellow fruits. There's a level of florality in this coffee that actually is also very surprising. Where you could perceive this as maybe actually being very geisha-like. Also, but I think it's loud in terms of yellow, tropical for me.
Melon, mango.
Melon, mango for sure. The interesting thing to me is this does not smell like an anaerobic natural, or when I think about I mean, you can tell there is like a little bit of stuff there, but does not come off as fermenty or as like winey as you may experience with something like, I think about like your Alita or your El Burro ASDs or any of those anaerobic slow dries, right? There's none of that in here. Incredibly clean. Also, the roast is smelling really nice. Like I'm not smelling anything, off with the way this is roasted. So let's go ahead and brew it now. It is pretty light. Hard to see here, but it's light. Do you by chance know how they roast on the roast?
Power.
Feel.
Okay, power. By
Power profile.
Power pro. Okay. I mean, the one nice thing about the roast is that's probably the closest thing you can get to a loring in a very small form factor. But I'd love to go and visit this coffee shop.
Their batch size is 100 grams.
Oh, wow.
They have everything like in a refrigerator, I think.
Yep.
I'm still going to go in and manually agitate. But I think keeping the temperature is going to be the key thing here. This coffee.
The shop is basically a bar, right? Like they're open until 10 p.m.
That smells great. There's a level of florality in this coffee that is.
Ooh, there's something interesting in there.
Yeah, there's like actually a lot happening in here that surprises me that this isn't, like you.
This was a geisha?
Yeah, right. You would be like, this is not a geisha, which is crazy.
Hey man, geisha isn't the only varietal out there.
Geisha first and then everything else.
You don't want geisha to be the first.
So I'm going to do 3 pours.
Bad for the economy.
That's a global warming.
Yeah.
And I think we'll stretch this coffee out to 16.5, around that area. But I am now I do see the anaerobic a little, the extended fermentation stuff. I mean, not like extended in the context of extended, but I see the longer fermentation there. It's clean, still very clean smelling. Very straightforward still. To me. Very, very, very straightforward.
No thinking necessary to understand there's stuff going on.
Wow. So we'll pour up to like 245-ish. And I'm just going to let the kettle decline in temperature. That. Wow. Okay, it's smelling really good. Really good. You should smell it. That's our final pour. So 15 to 245. Yeah, that's really nice.
Thank you, Definitive. Oh wait, we're not.
Thank you, Definitive.
What does it say? Ultra specialty?
Definitive Ultra Specialty.
What does it
So
say?
you gotta stand here so people can see the shirt. He's got the Definitive T-shirt, Ultra Specialty, and we're gonna be drinking some Definitive coffee as well. Total brew time on this, 2:35-ish, and I got my 3 pours there. Flow is very fast, very consistent. Quite excited for this now. Oh wow. Okay, here we'll pour these in here. Are you?
All right.
Or do you want to post brew remin?
Because their water is too soft.
The water is too soft. Okay, here. Oh, there's a little bit of water in here. So just dump it out. You know, my
Undo Harry's work just now.
Oh really?
To make it soft again.
No.
I'm very excited for this. All right.
We've peaked.
We've truly peaked. We have Definitive at home. Literally at home. Cheers. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's incredibly straightforward coffee. You gotta like look at it and be like, wow, look at the colors.
Don't do that in shop.
Don't do that in their shop.
Yeah.
Like, oh, does it look right?
No influencers allowed in that shop.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it does say that.
I'm very excited to taste this. Wow.
Tastes like a Panama.
That's great. That's okay. Whoa. There's a lot of stuff happening here. So again, this is BOP VO4 from Definitive, and it is from the Hartman family. Wow. Okay, so this is actually a thinking coffee for me. Even though it is very straightforward, there's a lot of interesting complexity here. And I really want to let this cool down before I say anything.
I'm a funk enjoyer, so it just comes out. You get your mango, tropicality, orange blossom meaning.
It's a lot more acidity forward than I would have expected it to be when we were brewing it. And
Why?
on what?
Why?
Why? Well, because you wouldn't expect when I look at a anaerobic natural from Panama world, I don't really think they're usually very like acidity forward in this, or tropical acidity forward.
Yeah, so it's a touch of anaerobic.
Yeah.
It's not like 720 hours.
Yeah, right. Mango, melon.
Sure.
I really, really like this linger on my palate, the sweetness. The sweetness on my palate is what's interesting here. If you think about how, with some of these Panama Geishas, I have found there to be like maybe like a brown sugar sweetness component on there.
Baking spices.
Yeah, those types of things. That's what's in here. But there isn't that. There is florality, but it's not like expressive florality that you might find out of maybe like a vanilla-leaning Esmeralda. It's kind of in its own area, and I think that might be because of the anaerobic natural component to this. But yeah, the main thing is it's like there is this level of expressiveness with this tropical acidity, and then the main component that's interesting to me here is the sweetness. Like it is just lingering on my palate. This is incredibly interesting to drink because a lot of what I'm describing are these characteristics that you will find out of Panama Geisha, right?
Yeah.
This is not Geisha.
I've had Mundo Nuvos from elsewhere, and they tend to not be too optimistic, right? Like earthy stuff. Maybe one or two good qualities, but this is pretty consistent throughout.
Oh,
Like,
this
it's
is
well-rounded.
Chikogayo.
Chicogayo.
Yeah,
I've not had Chicogayo anywhere else because you can't get it. It's not easy to get.
It's not easy to get. And it's just Ethiopian landrace, like something like that.
Ooh.
We like that.
You know, I do see some of that anaerobic in here now that it's cooled down, but it's the acidity that's buried under the sweetness. Like we're talking, it's still very sweetness forward. The acidity is that like nice tropical mango. The intensity level of this is also interesting. That's like the thing is like when we're saying straightforward, I think it's the intensity. There's actually quite a lot of depth to this coffee.
So this is what I mean when like Japanese roasters are actually just, it is more developed, but their execution of it is actually really good in that the coffee is still super expressive. They're not like trying to pull away from the expressiveness of the coffee. It's just adding a bit more sweetness.
Yeah, it's just like in this example, or like at least what I have observed with definitive roasts is I do think there's a highlight of sweetness, right? Like they're not trying to say, okay, we want to cover up anything in the coffee, right? They're trying to say let's enhance the sweetness and how this is roasted. But you know, we don't want to cover up any of the expressive qualities of this coffee.
And it's like, if you dial it properly, it's not going to be that brown. Like that term is like used so derogatorily now that it's just like, it can just be more like a sweetness miler thing instead of calling it brown.
Yeah. But also, you know, you want to brew these coffees in a way that enhances the sweetness, right? That's why we're going, you know, I would say lower temperatures than what, like for me, I would bring this 94 Celsius, which is kind of the temperatures I look for 94 to, 92 to 94. And I'm doing lower agitation with something mellow drip, which really boosts up the sweetness. But also, you know, doing something like mellow drip is, I think, increasing a lot of the clarity and definition of the coffee. And usually when you do stuff like that, that's when you're going to be like, you're going to find problems with the coffee. You're going to find like, oh, it's going to be like, you know, your things will fall out in terms of the processing or the roast style. But I'm not really detecting any of that with this. So I think this is, first of all, what we're experiencing is right off the bat when we were grinding the coffee is like, this is a high quality coffee. Like this is a really incredibly strong coffee. Now we're tasting the brew. That's where I'm saying like, okay, those qualities that we were smelling are not being obscured by the roast. And I think I did a decent job at brewing this as well. But yeah, this is really good because again, this is, you know, from Japan. There are, you know, when you get up to this price point or this type of coffee experience, a lot of people will scrutinize a lot of those things, right? And they'll be like, oh, well, you know, they're in Asia, they're going to roast it and, you know, going to toast your Panama Geisha. But, you know, this isn't a Panama Geisha, but I think this is a really strong coffee. Wow.
Go to definitive as if you're going to a bar, not as like a cafe.
Like go for an experience, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's going to come in this. Fancy interior, very minimal seating, so it's not a cafe.
Wow. Okay, now that this has really cooled down, I think you guys should try it. Let's give our final or more final opinions on this coffee. I like the acidity. I think this is we'll look at the flavor notes again. I kind of forgot, but I think, you know, we were tasting this and it's very straightforward in terms of what this acidity is.
The finish is better now.
Acidity has really started to pop.
You get that like
Intensity is
funky
there.
kick to it that Robert will probably.
But it's not. So that's what I'm saying. It's like at the back I was getting that anaerobic natural, but it's clean anaerobic natural. This is like elevating coffee anaerobic natural, right? This is not trying to cover up stuff.
Yeah, it's not synthetic forward. There's a
Right.
hint of it.
So the flavor notes on this were lemon, mango, floral, intense flavor of bright tropical fruits, which was exactly what we were getting.
Easy.
Very straightforward. I'm not tasting anything that's covering up the coffee from a roasting perspective, right? This tastes to me like, actually, it kind of tastes to me similar to some of the way you roast on roast, the more like transparent, you know, Loring-esque style of
Less
roast.
stylized.
Yeah. It tastes like that, which actually works really well with, I would say, the washed and cleaner coffees. And I think they probably approach that this way with this coffee because the way it was processed and all of that is actually quite clean.
It's also easier to iterate and put out better stuff when you're only doing 100 grams at a time, right?
Yes. So I think this is an incredible coffee, and, you know, thank you for picking this coffee up.
Yeah,
They gave it to us.
they gave it
or,
to
yeah.
us. And we gave them coffee. They gave some to us. I expressed great interest in trying nice coffees, and they gave me some.
Yeah, but this is incredibly
Interesting coffee.
This is really interesting coffee considering it's not geisha, right?
Yeah.
And Panama's doing some
And
really
it's
great
kind of
stuff.
crazy. VOP VO4. That's pretty high
Yeah.
ranking.
Yeah, very high ranking. So we'll put this up there as a video for the friends at Definitive. I one day would love to visit that
I
shop.
hope you do.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll go with you guys. Okay. All right. Let me stop the recording on this.
I went solo, so I don't have to do the solo thing.
It's still streaming, right?
Yeah.
It is still streaming.
Wow.
Yeah, we were streaming.
We're dual.
Now you clean up.
Did you try this one
There's a
again?
slider behind you.
It is like much cleaner, and I'm like, clean coffee.
So, is there a way? I guess like I'd love to visit the Definitive shop sometime. Is there a way to buy this in the USA?
No.
They have a web shop. I think
Okay.
they ship, but it is expensive.
Okay. So not easy to buy, but maybe
So
we
do
can
a
do a
group
group
buy.
buy or something like that in the future. Depends on what the Definitive. We can work out something with them. Maybe we'll do a group buy
Not
on
to-
the Discord.
Not to like rank on Definitive, but you probably have a better chance of buying from like Acid because you're still getting the same bean, different roast profile, but like you have more variety than just buying top lot.
Yeah, but also, I think the direction is a little different, right? Whereas Definitive is like importing more of those coffees, right? But I think this is a really unique experience, and still to me, of the Panamas you have handed to me from Japan, I do think Definitive is the better.
I do like giving you bad Panamas.
Yeah, well, I do get a lot of Panamas, but yeah, I remember last year Robert
You've only
was
given
in
me-
town and he gave me a lot of Definitive Panamas, and that's why I was like, wow, Definitive, like it's actually you
Last
can
year's
push
version
these
of
coffees.
this, the DOP of
Yeah.
BO4, Chicogayo.
Yeah, it was like I think I remember
Before it got
brewing
recognized.
that. Yeah, but it's like, I like the roast style of these guys. They do good work. Coffee tastes great. I also like that it is kind of hard to get.
And
That's the
Asia
cool
is
thing.
more willing to participate in these auctions.
Yeah, getting to get these coffees. So okay, cool. Thank you for watching. Thank you Definitive for getting that coffee, or thank you guys for getting that coffee for Definitive. Okay, now we try Okinawan coffee.
Okay, work is done. Oh, work about to start up again.
Yeah.
Part 2 of Japan. This happened before my trip, our trip.
Yeah. In fact, we didn't have to go anywhere. We just stayed home.
Japan came to us.
Oh yeah. So do you want, or let me also, we'll also make this into a YouTube video. We'll cut out this. This is content maximization, guys.
Chasing James Hoffman.
Oh God. Well, this guy reached out to us, so he was chasing us. I just need to clear up space on this SD card.
Collab with James Hoffman.
I don't know what we would say to each other.
Hoffman's a cool guy.
Hi, you're a cool guy. How does our tiramisu taste?
Oh, yeah.
Panama
True.
tiramisu.
Mabel made tiramisu.
With Panama?
No.
Can we try it with Panama?
You want me to?
I think that'd be hilarious.
As you-
Panama geisha, gold sprinkles.
Cater to the advertise in Chinese.
Oh yeah,
only.
only for the Chinese.
Don't we have a shop like that?
Wait, where?
No Pato? Vallejo?
Yeah, you're only allowed to get this coffee if you're Chinese.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Morgan again.
Maybe.
He's gonna be in Gardenia. Last I heard, Gardenia was trying to buy beans from Moonwake.
I think they need a lot of help.
That's what I heard too.
I haven't been there.
I mean, that's why they should be buying.
The
something.
food is good.
Food is food. Coffee
There's
is
no
a-
water in here.
Oh yeah, let me add some water.
Coffee is a different beast.
I love coffee shops that try.
How many are there?
No, better than a not try.
You can count the number. You can count the number of coffee shops that try in the Bay Area.
Oh, they send you
on
the new one?
One hand. Yes, that's the new one. Normal Dose V2.
Yeah, it's Black Friday. Discount code, I don't know. I think it's just off.
It's like $30 off or something.
It's like $99. That's a pretty good deal.
Oh, they made it cheaper.
Yes.
And they made this not sticky.
I saw like 4 slash prices. It ain't 200. It ain't 150.
You want to try? Do you want to? I mean, we can pull espresso.
No, thank you.
No.
It is nicer.
What was this cup? Oh, this was the
It's
Esmeralda,
cheaper,
right?
but it has better. It has the
No,
quality
that's
of life.
the Angel Black.
Angel Black. Okay.
It has the
Angel Black.
quality of life. Oh, trust me.
Angel Black.
Like, this is now
this,
in.
and then we'll do
This
Okinawan
is,
coffee.
Pretty
Man, Okinawan coffee. Okay, so now we're gonna start. Let's start up another video. And we can talk a little about this because you guys got to hang out with this guy without me, as usual.
We were your associates.
My associates.
Yeah, you were too busy traveling, so we met him on your behalf.
I feel like he had a better time that way.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Speaking of other coffees, guys, for the stream, we are getting the Hawaiian coffees coming in. So we're gonna get some really interesting Hawaiian
Greens
coffees.
or
Roasted, I think. And I think Jose will cup it with me next week when he's here after I pick him up from the airport. Something. We'll figure it out.
I'm less optimistic that it's roasted.
Me reviewing Square Mile Red Brick. This dripper is the Timar Crystal Eye. Okay, so what are we doing now? We are now going to taste this coffee from a YouTube viewer, coffee picker from Okinawa. This is the coffee. So this, I'll cut this out for the YouTube video. So let me zoom this in, actually. So
Got it.
here, I'll zoom in.
It
Okay.
focused. So we got this coffee. A guy named Takeru visited us in the Bay for a family thing. Well, he visited the Bay for a family thing. Reached out to Brian and said, "Hey, can I meet you?" But then Brian wasn't in town, so he's like, "Hey, you can meet Harry and Robert at Moonwake." And then he brought his coffee. Well, this is the coffee farm he works at. Apparently his story was that he just wanted to work in coffee, and he was like, "I'm just gonna go work at like the farm instead of like as a barista," which is a very interesting origin story to begin with.
Yeah.
But he is also working as a barista.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere in Okinawa.
Yeah.
We checked his LinkedIn.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
Oh, what is his background?
forgot.
It's like a master's in water irrigation.
Oh yeah, he has like
interesting.
an agriculturally related,
Yeah.
somewhat related to agriculture masters, and he's now working in Okinawa. You saw that he also does pick the cherries off the trees. He roasted this sample, so this is from the Nakayama Coffee Farm. It was also featured on a James Hoffman video. This is a Typica varietal of that of their farm. It's like, so it's an Okinawa coffee. It's super expensive because Japan doesn't recognize it as a national crop. There's no subsidies to it, and then the cost of living and
The total yield is
the
like
whole-
what, 60 kilos for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
entire harvest?
for an entire
Yeah.
harvest. So this is like 0.1% of that harvest already.
Yeah, 15 grams. Yeah. So it's very premium coffees, and we really want to thank
Takeru.
Takeru for coming through. I wish I could have met him, but we at least attract those types of people who are willing to come all the way out here and give us some of these coffees and share. And I really wanted to share this out there because he's a guy who is on that farm and picked these coffees. And I think there's some more details. If you wanted to watch the Hoffman video, you can see that because Hoffman got to try this coffee as an espresso at this shop in the UK.
Kiva? Yeah, it's in UK.
Yeah, and it was I think 300 pounds. It was very expensive coffee for an espresso. I honestly wish he didn't get that as an espresso, or they let you get that coffee as not espresso. But you could get it as an espresso at that shop. We are going to brew that, so we'll be able to taste it more in a filtered coffee brew. But this is arguably one of the most expensive coffees that I have ever brewed, or that any of us have tasted. And it is, not a Panama Gesha, right? Like when you think about expensive coffees, you think about like Panama Gesha. I mean, I have gotten chances to taste the top Panama Gesha coffees, but this is unique. This is cool.
Yeah, before people blow their shit off because of you saying this is expensive, it's expensive because of supply is low.
Yeah, right. It's like and like the guy who picked the coffee
handed
it to us, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have to understand, the guy came all the way out here, and to get to Okinawa is kind of hard. Like,
Yeah.
for
Japanese people think Okinawa is far.
yeah. So, I would love to go visit, especially because the guy spent a lot of effort to come here to give us the coffees, and we're very grateful for that. All of that. So, we're gonna go ahead and brew it. I would say let's open it up and take a look at this coffee first. But it says please brew with hot water at a temperature of 90 to 95 Celsius. So I think we'll brew at 90 Celsius. We handpick each individual berry, selecting only fully ripened high sugar red berries. And then the guy who picked it, he's the guy who then roasted the coffee. I think he roasted it on like a hand roaster that you find mechanical roaster over like a fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like when you're done, you have to like.
You gotta empty it out. Okay, so it's very, very involved there. And you guys got to taste, before we open this up, because we only have one shot open this, you guys got to taste his other coffees?
Yeah, so it was like same farm and everything, but it was a blend of varietals. So this one is specifically just the typical one, because I saved it just for Brian.
Okay.
For this moment.
The blend was a Bourbon Typica, something like that. Your regular standard.
Catamore.
Yeah, but they grow Typica and they naturally process it in Japan, which is insane. So here we go. Let's open it up. I'm gonna just drop this on the floor.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's $300.
$300 down the drain. Did not the cleanest open. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have
Coffee's
just
already losing value.
I'm so bad at this. Oh my god. I messed up. It's because we're on a live stream.
Okay, just slowly. Oh,
Okay. I'm so sorry.
People get to see how few takes there really are in these videos.
There are no. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Wow, okay.
It smells nice. Okay. Whoa. It smells. Okay. Interesting. Here, you guys smell.
Interesting.
It smells like Typica.
Yeah.
Natural.
Oh, it's got a,
There's
a little cologne-y.
Cologne.
Let me show you guys the beans.
It's a lot of care.
Neutral background.
Neutral background. Is that white enough?
Here, actually, hold this. I'll zoom in. Or if you want to pour some of the beans out. Oh,
That's like $10.
Money.
It is pretty light. That's quite consistent for
I do it with
a hand. Oh, he did it by hand, man.
Yeah.
That's very consistent.
Handcrafted.
I actually think he did really well as a roaster with what he had.
Yeah, he doesn't have like a roast or a bullet or a loring. This guy, I gotta send him. I gotta ask him if he can send pictures. But
Hey, what's your profile?
yeah. What's your roast profile?
Like this. What's your RPM?
Yeah, they're gonna tired 5 minutes in, so it slows down.
Okay.
I have no clue how much volume there is in this.
It should be 15.
It should be 15. What does it smell like? Let's talk a little bit about that.
It does look like the typical.
So elevations of Okinawa are
Low.
Oh,
low.
this was three digits.
Yeah, so this smells like low elevation coffee. More earthy.
Yeah. Chocolatey.
Chocolatey.
Like the mountain is down the street from the prefectural aquarium.
Oh jeez. It does smell like a natural though. The there is that sweetness that you get from naturals. It doesn't smell overly fermented as well. I don't know the exact details of the fermentation that was done with this
Some
coffee.
red fruit to it.
But yeah.
Like, yeah, it's earthy, low elevation smelling, but there's a
There are high elevation
kick
characteristics.
to it at the end that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah. So that's the thing is because this is grown in Okinawa, that terroir, it's gonna taste really different. So maybe we should go. I guess we'll keep the same grind size we were at before. All right.
Imagine if they grew this like next to the tea.
Should we brew? Okay, how should we brew this coffee? We could do Sybarist. We could do this UFO. I saved a UFO setup for this, so maybe let's do that.
This has more complex aroma than it should.
Yes. So you can tell if you just take a look at this. Obviously, the guy spent a lot of effort to roast this, but you can tell the consistency of the coffee is there in terms of picking. Like, we're not really seeing anything incredibly weird with this. So incredible amount of work. All right.
Are you running out of paper filters? Is that what's happening?
I'm running out of some paper filters. Or I can't find some of these paper filters. But I think we should use Sybaris, or we should use like the highest end stuff for this. So we'll do Sybaris UFO for this.
Oh, dude.
It's too light.
Sybaris setup for this.
Get this low tier brewer out of the way.
Wait, that's the second highest tier brewer in this.
Or should we use a
Low
Japanese
tier.
coffee brewer? Japanese coffee.
Kalita.
Yeah.
Oh, the man pours in the way that the spout isn't.
Okay. So we'll get this set up. Let's get it ground, and we'll tell you guys about how it smells. We only have
One shot.
one shot at this. This is probably the most expensive coffee I have brewed. Yeah, or we have ever experienced together.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
I should-
Scary, expensive coffee.
You had a BOP one, no?
I had BOP 1 Carmen, and I had BOP 2 natural. So those
might
are
be
more expensive. Those are like
I think
for
this
sure more
is most
expensive.
expensive for me.
Right, but like you guys don't get that type of exposure yet. Luckily,
Yeah.
don't.
Wait, I tried the little bit left of that
Oh,
BOP
yeah,
one
BOP
carbon.
1. Yeah, BOP 1. But you didn't. But you guys haven't had BOP
Giving
2
me
natural.
leftovers?
No.
No, it's at the cupping.
If you guys have photos of Takeru and stuff, you should send me so I can put it in the video.
Don't have photos. Did you bring a camera?
I always bring a camera. I may or may not use it.
Ooh. Hey, that's really interesting.
Hey,
It's.
does it remind
You know, I
me
don't
of-
really smell a lot of that low elevation stuff in here. At this,
Like varietal and whatever aside, the roast is done well.
Roast is done well. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, there's a little bit of earthiness, but it's not like forward. You know, I'm not saying like low elevation forward coffees. If you've ever tasted like, you know, below 1,000-meter above sea level coffee,
When
you
was the
know,
last time we tried to?
it's
sub
hard.
1,000?
It actually is quite hard to find those coffees. But what am I smelling?
How do I hit 10%?
How do I explain what this is? I mean, I've never smelled coffee like this before. I've never smelled like I don't know
Dried fruits, fruit leather,
fruit. Yeah,
tamarindy, spices.
Spices.
but it's not presented in the presentation is quite different.
Yeah, it's seasoned, not like spice forward.
Yeah, that's what's interesting. And yeah, it's
Like frankly, I thought, oh, what kind of like, how's the roast gonna be? This is fine.
yeah. It is sweetness forward smell to me.
for sure.
Natural,
I got it.
but I'm not getting a lot of harshness. That's interesting. It's like usually I associate like
So imagine being a
lot
guy
of harshness.
manually roasting it, and
Yeah.
you're like, hey, it's not that roasty.
Like there's not even the sense of like for a hand roast, it's good. It's
No, like this is
fine.
an incredible. Yeah, this is like good work. So hopefully we do it justice in the brewing. It's pretty light.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
I am now once we put the grounds in the brewer, I am smelling a bit more of the elevation, but not smelling any sort of problems with roast or the processing at all. Okay, let's dump some water on it.
Takira did remark the challenges of growing there because where it is and the longitude, gets hot, gets cold.
Like normal temperatures rather than like your typical coffee
Yeah.
temperatures.
You can smell it's a natural. You can smell it's lower elevation, but really well tied together. A lot of those aromatics very well tied together.
Craft cola.
Craft cola, I think candied effect is what I'm getting a lot of in here as well. And I guess we'll finish the rest with some slow mellow drip. Maybe I'll just do I think I'll do one single pour for this. Seems to be the move for this coffee. because we still want to make this taste good. We're not here to like push everything out to be insane. I really like how this smells. I've never smelled anything like this before. I mean, I understand, like, okay, this smells like a natural Typica. It doesn't, but I can't fully put, I can't fully pinpoint how, like, what style it is. I'm just going to brew to 1:16 ratio. Okay. Wow. It smells great. The level of complexity is interesting as well when you think about, you look at this on paper, right? And you're like, this
on paper specs are boring, but this has more. Is the BOJ varietal
best of Japan right here? It is simultaneously the best and worst coffee that I'll have ever tasted from Japan. Brew time is going to be, in the 2-ish minutes. So I'm trying to make this taste good, but also extract enough for us to experience. And look at that. But I'm not smelling anything wrong. I cannot believe this is done by hand. I cannot believe this is done by hand. That's crazy. For how good this is incredible.
He did show us a video of him doing it.
All right. Let's give this a taste, guys. Wow. Coffee from Japan.
This coffee is the one you post mineral.
Let me make sure the camera's still working. Okay.
Which one's your cup?
I think
You
it's
have to drink whatever this thing is.
Yeah, finish that inexpensive coffee.
It's only BOP. We only care about BOJ now.
Yeah, friendship ended with BOP, BOJ.
No more
This is the
Panamas.
way. So this is your 300,
30
400
USD.
yeah, $300 to $400 cup of coffee, or right here. Wow, that's.
I'm not dressed for the occasion.
What does it smell? It's sweet smelling. Oh wow,
It's super sweet.
super sweet cup.
There's something strongly pronounced, and I'm trying to figure out what this
Yeah,
is.
that's what I'm saying is like you get with these lower altitude coffees and also these coffees that are coming from different regions, there is a distinctive characteristic about it. So for example, when I think about coffee from Taiwan, I think about dried tea leaves. When I think about coffee from Thailand, I think about kind of a milk tea. And with this, I'm trying to pinpoint what am I exactly tasting. Because there is this profile. What I'm really talking about is there's a profile to the coffee that's interesting in here. But it is very sweetness forward. At the back, I do taste some of that elevation, the lower elevation. But for sure, this does not taste like it is done on a hand roaster. This is like really well done. But let's try to pinpoint
I'm almost
exactly.
skeptical that it was done that way.
Yeah. Maybe,
Secretly, they had a roast.
They secretly had a roast, yeah. But regardless, I mean, $300 cup of coffee right here. 400, I guess. Jeez.
I'm gonna call it mint julep. There's a bit of herbaceousness with
Okay.
a sweet alcohol.
I do get the alcohol at the back, but it's not rough, right? That's the interesting
Yeah,
thing.
it
Is you would
smooths out real
expect,
fast.
right? You would expect there to be, roughness and harshness with this, the specs, right? And you look at the specs, right? You're like natural Typica, low elevation, like that doesn't sound good.
It's like where there isn't expectation for acidity is replaced by a lot of like other good qualities of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It's threatening to become sharp, but it cools off right before.
Yeah, it doesn't become sharp. That's the interesting thing. It's like, and it's not harsh. It's not like or rough.
It's ramping up, and then it cools off.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's cool down. I'd say red fruit profile, but predominantly sweetness forward. Like this to me is a very sweetness forward coffee. It's clean for what it is.
Oh, it's very clean.
It's like it's actually like very, very clean. Like, that's what I'm saying. Is like you try naturals, even wash. I mean, you won't really find many wash coffees at, I would say, like lower elevations. At least in my experience, you'll find a lot of like naturals and honeys.
Low Catamore level.
Yeah. Well, this is
Not
typica,
again,
might
right?
be involved.
This is typica, right? It is, bitterness level very, very low. I mean, to me, like without diving too deep into what I'm tasting, I'm like, this is a really great cup of coffee. Like this is a really good. Now, is it $300, $400? You know, that's the question everybody always asks. Oh, is it worth it? Right?
I was afraid going into this.
Right. Like we don't. Right. But
Yeah.
like we got to experience something. Like we're one of the few people in the world to have
Yeah.
been able to experience
Like
this.
green price actually is like, I think it was like $20 or $30 a pound. Just to reveal it now, it's just like it's something around the range of 20 or 30. Like Kona coffee is like, but the expensive part comes from the supply of it.
Yeah. And also the guy came all the way over here to like literally hand us coffee. I want to talk a little bit more about what this tastes like. So letting it really cool down, but predominantly sweetness forward.
I'm still in the mint zone.
I get
Wintergreen.
the like mintiness in here. There's a lot of nice, pleasant herbalness in it, and then it kind of goes into like this winey effect, or I don't want to say winey, but like alcoholic effect. But
There's
then
alcohol.
you would expect it to be like harsh, but then it suddenly has this really nice, like I would say, faster ramp down. That's sweet, clean, and then predominantly red fruit profile.
I like alcohol. You really don't like alcohol.
I don't
It's
really,
cool.
yeah, I don't really like.
I feel like this coffee
that type
has
of
a
stuff.
little bit of everything of a natural low elevation coffee.
yeah, it has.
A little bit of everything beside like strong acidity.
When I smell it, you know, definitely smells like a natural. It's got that like really nice red fruit profile, but we're really avoiding. It's really avoiding a lot of the funk, like the bad funk, the fermented.
It's not fermenting,
Right,
yeah.
the stinkiness, the you know those off flavors.
Right, it gives it more body and sweetness through the
Yeah,
natural process.
like this is still just like sweet tasting. Like this is really well done. I don't know what else to say. I just think this is a really great cup of coffee, and the effort, like what you're tasting here is like effort here, right? Like when we talk about like having an opportunity, I've visited some of these farms, right? It's like all of what the guy is telling us in the videos and photos and stuff like. That has made it into the cup here, right? And given what he's working with, right? Like literally, like you have to understand. Given like you have to understand, like what the guy has.
Well, he's overachieved for the on paper specs.
Yes,
Also,
absolutely.
he's very young in the industry. It's like been a year or something that he. Yeah. It's only been like a year since he started working on that farm, and that's his first foray into coffee.
Wow. I like how this is surprising how clean this is still. Like, you know, you would expect. So here's the thing that I think is always a good test to do is, you know, it's now really, really cooled down. This is when you can kind of taste, do things fall apart? And with these low elevation naturals, less strong, you know, co-fermented, less strong varietals, or I mean, elevation doesn't even matter in this example here, right?
It's like
is like,
quality.
do things fall apart? Do you taste a distinctive separation between the processing and the varietal? In this case, typica and natural process. How well is it harmonious? These types of characteristics, at least in my experience, you know, when there's a distinctive separation or one thing becomes, you know, less good versus the other, that's when you can tell, you know, it's not good. But in this case, I'm tasting, I'm like, I don't experience any of that.
It's
I
holding
don't,
up.
it is
holding up.
really holding up. That's crazy to me, right? Wow. I'm genuinely very surprised by this. This is great. Thank you guys for meeting him and getting the
Thank you,
coffees.
Takaru, for
Yes. Wow.
And to plug the farm's IG, it's coffee.mikoto.
Okay, we'll link all of that,
We'll link all of that stuff.
in the video. But you know, we want to do this video, and I guess for those of you on the live stream, right, we want to do this for Takeru for coming out here, bringing the coffee, and you know, handing it to you guys. And I'm very grateful to be able to have.
Hey, look,
brewed it
this
on the
was
stream.
roasted on September 24th, and it's holding up.
Oh yeah, it's really holding up. I mean, it was sealed really well, and when we were smelling it, I was like, oh, this is like I've never smelled anything like this before. I've never tasted anything like this before. I'm trying to
This was
still.
in my bag. That's been traveling with me for some reason.
I'm still trying to piece together exactly what that profile is, but regardless of what that is, and maybe we'll have to try some more Japanese coffees in the future, like we're talking grown in Japan or Okinawa in this case. Like there's most likely an Okinawan flavor profile to this.
I'll bring
right?
my roaster.
Yeah, like maybe we'll go out there. We'll see. But we wanted to taste this, and we'll probably get a better idea in the coming years of what these coffees are. Yeah, wow. Let me check time. Okay, we have 9 minutes left on the thing. Yeah, I'm very impressed. I'm genuinely impressed by what this coffee tastes like.
And like the whole process of it, from farm to
cup.
roast. Well, we didn't contribute to this part. I mean, we did this part, but
Yeah, I mean, most of it happens at a producer level, then, some percentage of it
and they
at
roasted
a roast
it well.
level.
So like even a lot of times producers aren't very good roasters in our opinion. So
Yeah.
and given that he just had to use a manual roaster, no data, he's doing really well for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's picking the coffees, he knows what they are, and he's able to execute that, right? So that's the really amazing thing is, being able to look at the coffees, then roast, and then obviously the roast profile here, he's tasted it and he's like, this is what the coffee should taste like. So he knows the coffee, right? So that's quite amazing. I think this is incredible work. So thank you, everybody, for watching this and listening to that story. We may go out there. I hope you'll take me. You have to be my translator. So we'll go out there and we'll go to.
Brian's just gonna go to Japan for the first time.
I literally
and get stuck in Okinawa.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not. Maybe I'm less interested in some of these cafes, and we'll go to the actual farms. But yeah, thank you, Takeru. Thank you, Mikoto Coffee, Nakayama Estate, Coffee Farm, Coffee Estate. Ooh, that was a incredible coffee. I hoped we get to try more of these coffees in the future, but we wanted to put this out there. I've also linked the video to Hoffman's video. If he has cooler graphics and all of that about this coffee. He tried this coffee as an espresso. We got to hear the story. Takeru came over here, gave us the coffee, and we got to brew it as pour over. So different perspectives on this coffee. Yeah, wow. Thank you. Okay.
Press the stop button, but the stream continues.
Yeah.
Wow, I was very afraid that it was going to be bad. This is fine. This is like plenty fine.
No, this is good. Yeah, I'm like.
In fact, this might be better. Even though
This
the
is-
blend was supposed to be better than this,
Oh.
this has no catamore in it.
No, I mean, I'm seriously like I'm very surprised by
Yeah, it's
how this coffee tastes. Like it
$20.
shouldn't taste
Shouldn't
like
be
this.
We're finishing it.
Yeah, no, it's really well because like you cannot experience this coffee until probably like this is stuff you think about like enthusiasts. This is impossible to chase.
Yeah.
You cannot like
This is actually rare. Like
this is incredibly rare.
You can get another BOP #1 cup type of coffee, but you can't.
You can't get this right, and also the guy emailed me and happened to be in the area, and it's like wow, it worked out. Right, so that's the type of thing, right? You don't get that type of experience with I should have at the end. Yeah, I think we'll probably wrap up the stream in a little, so my battery's gonna die. But yeah, like you really don't get to get exposure to these types of coffees. I guess it helps that we have an online presence and people. See that and they want to send the coffees over, but wow, yeah, still that's I've never tasted anything like this. This is absolutely incredible.
Should we wash our palate with this?
Oh my god, and yeah, and then also thank you guys for like coordinating. It was like super last minute.
Yeah,
coordinating
it
You
it.
flew back in like less than 12 hours ago.
Yeah, unfortunately, but yeah, he I was like, yeah, I'm not around my V, dude.
This is on your last trip to New York.
Yeah, and I didn't even know, or like, yeah. Also surprising to me that Hoffman got to taste this coffee, like, but
It's not like you saw it in the shop.
yeah,
and
I
you
just
went
like
after it.
it just like I wish that shop. I don't know why that shop didn't like do this. Why make espresso?
It's because it's not.
Why make
part of the
espresso?
culture there.
Why make espresso of this coffee? This coffee, I think you would lose out on so many of these interesting qualities as espresso.
I mean, like, yeah,
this coffee.
it's like it is more of a espresso coffee, but it is.
Yeah, but like you're not really showing off what the work the guy put
Yeah,
into
but
this.
no
In
one's
my
gonna-
opinion, I I don't know.
Maybe Kima just does better as espresso.
I guess Kima's importer to it.
Wasn't it
Maybe
called
they're-
Shot or that shop? What was that shop called?
I don't know. I thought it was Kima who does Yanens.
Really? I thought it was a different shop.
Was Kima like different from other Kimas or?
QIMA?
Yeah,
I
I
thought it
know
was,
of
like-
that shop.
Shot stuff. I don't know.
I don't really watch Hoffman, so I'm probably incorrect.
Can you link the Hoffman video? You know what? I haven't seen the Hoffman
The
video
algorithm-
either.
We talked
No,
about
I
it. The
saw the
algorithm
video,
will be
which was like, I was like, oh my god.
$200 hobby.
Because I saw the video, I saw the Hoffman video, and I thought it was like, I was like, wow, this is like absolutely amazing. And then he said, I'm getting it as espresso, or like they were like, oh, we only serve it as espresso, and I was like,
Damn.
fuck. I was like, god damn it, dude.
Your favorite. You love espresso. That's why you spent all that money on the Madame.
You got it because it's blue.
That's literally why. Let me link this. I drank a $325 espresso. Yeah, but it's like they made this coffee as espresso, which I think is like so sad. You know, it's my opinion. Hold on.
Here, I'm gonna make this because
Yeah, go ahead.
it's like it was kind of expensive and it's aging now.
Wait, Harry, what is it?
Oh, okay. Bonus round. We got this rare ass Malawi Gesha.
What is Malawi?
Who knows? I just didn't know the country, so I bought some.
From where?
From
From
okay,
Russia.
I got. Oh my god, I can see the oil starting to collect on the.
This is not a good start.
It smells like alcohol, like straight up. It's So I was in Osaka. I was like looking at TikTok,
Bruh.
and I was like, oh, this
Brain
shop.
rot.
This shop has so much black in it. This looks cool. It might be a vibe. I went in and I was like, oh man, they're grinding on a Fuji Royal.
Why are you dosing like a barista?
What? I am a barista. Yeah, they're cooking on the Fuji Royal. They have origamis. It's all blacked.
It's
Yeah,
just
murdered
Japanese
out.
words. Fuji, origami.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just went in and I was like, oh, give me the and when I went on the menu, I was like, oh, yeah, just give me the most expensive thing. This is interesting because it's like, it's still 2000 MASL. When I had the cup, it was like super.
Should we pull this as an espresso
Oh, no.
For fun.
No, I don't have
I
that
heated
much.
up, the machine was heated up for, how much was this again?
This was $40
What the fuck?
for 100 grams. It smells, okay, it's alcoholic, but it's not like you're smelling gasoline. It's more like wine. Like,
Is it wine?
It's like
really?
plum wine. It smells like plum wine. I agree.
It smells bad. Okay, wait. So you're gonna brew at 88
I would brew it at
Celsius.
like 86.
God, it's
Good luck.
fuck.
I thought it was incredibly interesting because it just tasted like wine.
You know what this reminds me of? What was that? What was that guy? We were at Kaizen, and this dude handed us the whiskey coffee.
Honduras anaerobic? Or
This is
something?
like that.
But this is, so what this coffee is, it's a Malawi Gesha, right? So like those two things aren't common to begin with. This is 2000 MASL, double fermentation, roasted light apparently.
Ooh, this is what I think Four Locos is like.
Okay, so are we gonna finish off the definitive?
Oh sure.
Let us
Let us
Finish
prep.
off the
in
definitive.
regular old cups. What is this?
Maybe it's worse than scope.
I'm also surprised this is undrinkable in these cups. Alright,
Hey, but this is a Robert Asami coffee.
Are you sure? Don't think I don't even know how to classify this. Do we think this is funk or is this just like this?
This thing?
Yeah, this is like.
It's wine.
How do you want to brew this? You want to brew this on?
Just brew it as usual.
86 Celsius.
I put it on 85 already.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck.
Embrace the glitch.
I already added, I put 16 grams in there, so you can probably brew at like 220.
1 to 14.
Should we do 1 to 14?
Yeah.
Why don't we just make espresso then? All right, what is this? Make espresso instead. So, what is our coffee ranking so far? I still think Sophia number 1 is really good, or Sophia Wash number is. Well, it's hard to say. I've actually enjoyed most of the coffees we've brewed today, with the exception of the Sun Sweet Esmeralda,
which is supposed to be the highest ranking coffee here. I like the Sophia a lot. I mean, that's just
Sophia was good. 100. I mean, honestly, we're, all the coffees were great so far.
No bad coffee here,
Except one.
except for one.
Maybe 2 now.
I think that's interesting.
I get like pineapple, fermenty.
4 locos.
That's amazing.
I'm not a fan of the stuff at the back there. Like it does smell.
The harsh part of energy.
It's quite harsh. Yeah.
I love it.
We're bringing at 85 Celsius. How much was in here? 15?
16.
16?
I brewed to like 220 or something. Yo, they use the Fuji Royal and it's kind of dark, so.
Like it's literally dark in their shop too, right?
Traditional.
I can tell it was dark roasted.
God, this is.
This guy decided to agitate this. He's crazy.
Whoa.
I think Malawi
Sharpies.
is one of the southernmost African countries.
He still got 2,000 Masao though.
Oh yeah, elevation aside. Longitudinally, it's next to Zambia, below Tanzania, which is below Rwanda, Kenya, and Uganda.
This is dark roast.
Wait, is this closer to South Pole or further from
Closer
South?
to the South Pole.
Okay, so it's actually less optimal as a region.
So Ethiopia is the northernmost.
That's why Ethiopia is good because it's close.
Kenya.
So I brewed at 220.
Tanzania,
Yeah.
then
I'll pour even slower. I'm pouring too fast actually.
It is landlocked but with a big ass lake.
This is brewing dark roast with some respect of them saying it's a light roast.
Wait, what? They said it was a light roast? Japan moment. Asia moment.
I mean, this was a random shop, okay?
Well, this is the okay, alright. I was gonna rant about some shit, but this is the problem with the Asian approach to things. You can find this with a lot of Korean and Japanese and now Chinese shops where it's like,
Well, at least
they want to do stuff in-house. They know what they're doing. I'll buy the most expensive ingredients. And then,
Do you know what that is? Because zoning laws are different there.
Woo!
You.
Woo! How many bubbles there are? So this is a light dark roast. Right?
My body is hurting looking at that.
You know, I
Light
told
dark
people
roast.
one of the reasons I almost didn't buy this, and then I told some people at Moonwake, they're like, "That sounds interesting. Can you help buy it?" I'm like, "Okay."
Ow. That's that. I mean, it's hard to tell because this is like a smoked glass, but
We're coming back to Earth.
we're gonna taste some earth with this.
Yo, it's a gesha.
You're gonna taste the dirt here.
Double
We're tasting the
fermentation
dirt
gesha.
tonight. Oh my goodness. What kind of fermentation?
It just says double fermentation. The amount of like info they give you is terrible.
I get like
got some
ferment
tire.
into tire. You know, you ever had that experience of like
We experience.
falling on your face on cement, concrete? This is that, but like tar, asphalt. Scrape your knees, scrape your shins. That's what's gonna do to your palate.
You know, there's more roast in this than there was when I drank it at the
Gas
shop.
station. This is gas station. Because there's a little sweetness from whatever is flowing around. The gasoline, the
Woo!
asphalt, the tires.
This is too much extraction. This is our
There's a
problem.
1 minute 30 brew, dude.
You extracted too much.
This is a great. I would love this as
he's
a
hurting.
dark roast espresso. Dark roast espresso for my lattes.
I've attacked my friends.
$40 for that. What do you think is worse? Did you guys smell the fucked up pepes? Smell those. Just smell both. Smell all 3. That was fucked up. That's actually like.
I think that's more interesting.
Well, these are old now, but it's like it's the same shit where they fucked it up.
Okay, I'd rather have this carameliness.
Oh, you don't like it because this one it has the darkness of death.
Death wish coffee.
It has death for you.
Got the synthetic parts.
Like this is interesting because this has like
Actually, something that's unique. To
yeah,
coffee.
those are just like so darkly roasted, or they're just like messed up. And the problem is like those delicacies and like we know what pet-based coffee should taste like, and that roaster messed it up big time. Okay, well this one,
Chemicals.
it's chemicals. It's gravelly asphalt. Fall on your face when you're a kid
We
running
should've used that
outside.
grinder.
We use the O1, which does have a large sweet spot, but it's not saving this.
$40 also.
You could have bought any other coffee, and you decided to buy this one.
I was coming home to Altieri and COEs.
That's true.
Why am I bringing, why would I buy any coffee?
Because you could spend that $40 on something else. Is this another coffee we should brew? Oh, baby, we gotta clean our palates. Let's do this.
No.
Let's see if Harry can be convinced on Japanese washed.
All right,
Oh no, my problem is them brewing the wash coffee, not
not Japanese wash coffee. Okay.
not roasted wash coffee.
I should narrate. Coffee County in Tokyo, Japan, but all originally from Fukuoka. Well, they're headquartered in Fukuoka.
Is this fuck coffee?
They are located
Yo,
in
2300 MSL.
Yeah.
High elevation Colombian.
What is it? Columbia COE 27. I didn't know you could go that low. Everyone gets a.
You can go to like
participation
50, dude.
award. Yeah.
I think half of it gets into it.
How should we brew this?
Yes.
Oh, how much of this? Oh, you don't have that much of it.
Do your regular thing. See if it holds.
Oh, okay. But
Like,
I'll
it's
lower the
sweetness forward.
temperature.
Yeah, sweetness forward.
Oh, this is quite light.
only do clean wash.
Oh, it smells really good. You know, what varietal is this? It smells like pink Bourgogne. Very pink
I
Bourgogne.
think it's just a typical.
Typica? Wow.
Columbia. And
Nice.
Oh.
This
I
smells
feel
very
like-
pink Bourgogne to
Those are
me.
not high tier
Oh,
varietals.
yeah.
It's got
Yeah,
a
it does,
lot
it
of
does.
that like
It's got some of that savoriness. to
yeah,
it, too.
yeah. Wow. Thank God.
Savory acidity.
I need to clean my palate
Yes.
from this.
Let us
Woo!
rinse.
Incredible. Smells great.
I gave you a reset, so now this coffee will taste better.
All right, I'll turn the Mavam off. I guess we're not making espresso today.
Fuck, you wanna do it?
So sad. Sad.
Sorry, environment.
Remember like a year ago, we were like, no espresso allowed.
Well, it's
That's before we got the Mavam.
25. We'll make more espresso.
Coffee County is interesting because they don't source like very, very expensive stuff. Like they're not doing Panama geishas. They're usually doing like Honduras, Peru, Guatemala.
But they're doing the COE number 27.
Yeah, the owner goes on site. He participates in those different COEs. He just came back.
So he doesn't go for ultra high tier, but he goes for, I guess, some sort of interesting mid tier.
You're like whatever speaks to him.
The few Japanese people going on site, trying things, and then participating in different competitions.
So he was there at COE
Yeah.
Columbia.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I saw pictures of him.
Is he an international judge?
No.
Were you just going? Is that why you went to South Japan?
Like a,
So
you're
you
like
could
a
explore
judge.
the coffee culture outside of Tokyo.
Yeah, I did go for that reason.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Near Coffee County in Fukuoka is also Manly, and Filter Supply is
Oh,
like
Manly,
literally
okay.
2 minutes walk down the same street from there.
Yeah, I mean, we would go to those places, I guess.
High density,
I mean, they didn't roast egregiously, so that's
Yeah.
one good thing.
but they don't roast in Fukuoka. They roast like an hour away city.
Oh, it's like a co-roast street. Co-roast.
No, they own it.
Oh, they own.
They own a.
Well, I'm saying like all the roasters, they all own their own roasters.
I don't know how he's seen it.
Well, because Howie gave me that.
He's
these
been
coffees.
talking about it. Coffee County roasts on I think a 30 kilo probat. It's big.
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 I think that's the same as like leaves, right?
It smells
I
like
don't
pink
think it's
Bourgogne
30.
to me.
It was-
Like this is super
These are-
pink
no.
Bourgogne.
Bigger than the leaves one.
Leaves has a big DJ. Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
let's finish off.
Woo! This is good. Super expressive.
Let's finish off this Okinawan coffee. Have a little sip.
Until we meet again, you know.
Yeah, next year hopefully, or maybe
You know, whatever.
we can go to Okinawa.
He did tease that like a geisha tree or something exists.
We'll get 5 cherries from
Yeah.
We'll deep.
It's like
27
Kenyan
it.
Gesha, dude. So what? 94 Celsius? 95?
92.
92?
Japanese coffees I don't normally exceed 92.
Yeah.
Okinawa coffee tastes good.
Good.
Still tied together, even though it's like way cooler.
I need to make this number 27 taste really
Oh my
good.
god. You're
You must feel pain.
yeah.
You have to pick the good with the bad with the good. So the gasoline. Ooh.
I'm not the greatest fan of that
You
coffee.
brewed it wrong.
I mean, I should have just not brewed it in the first place.
Abstinence.
So we hold the kettle this way now for this.
Yes. Because the lids are secure. They're not going to fall
I
off.
also find I get slightly more. I just use this to like rest, and then I
Oh,
tilt.
this
I
is more
the tilt
comfortable.
now,
All the weight is here. This is just tilt.
and I tilt.
So
yeah.
it's actually worse on the Stag because the Stag has less heat protection on the bottom of the base.
Mm.
That's why you're using the timer one now,
Well, I've kind of only been using time more now because
which is nicer.
I think that I just like you have options with this. My challenge with the Stag is the Stag. You can only pour so fast, right? This one you can pour slower. You can pour faster with this.
I'm waiting to switch to Pro.
The Fish Pro,
Yeah.
Fish Pro is supposed to come out later next year.
It's
What they said
obtainable.
last year.
Or the guy told me like 2025. Although I kind of want an 078 now for fun.
For fun.
Fine.
But there might be some.
I'm getting my. Ryan is sending the 078 per and.
Oh,
98.
LeBrew Ryan.
Yeah, he's also sending the 98s for me, so I'm not sad anymore.
Do we have to do a video on LeBrew on the 78 stuff? I mean, we might as well do a stream if you're getting
Well,
it.
you stream it.
right?
78 is more important than 98 because we tried the 98.
Oh yeah.
If we can
Oh,
just
but
say that.
they're ghost or not ghost? They're like
No, they're just like
No.
they're filter though.
okay.
So they're supposed to target 98 filter. Target.
Oh, I forgot to tear the scale. I think.
Nice.
I think I forgot to tear the scale. Is that right?
I don't know. Seems right.
Oh, maybe I didn't. I don't remember. You're just fucking up the dynamics of my bed there.
Yeah, my 2 drops.
Yeah, they'll fuck it up. You see how high they were? See how big those drops were? You're gonna
You
mess up,
agitated
mess
it.
up everything. You're gonna mess up
It's the
everything.
same concept. See, had I done it now. What if I like did it on top of your
You should. It probably. Oh, dude, this smells like pink bourbon. Wow.
Number 27 for a reason. I forgot, like, at what point does the auction prices start dropping? I think it survives up to, like, 20-something. It's, like, still relatively high at 20.
It does smell pink bourbon to me. You know, that like red fruit,
It's a
savory.
little less, like,
Very
sharp,
savory.
but still,
Yeah, not as loud for sure.
it kind of feels more savory.
Maybe we'll be off by 15 grams. We'll see.
15 grams isn't.
The ratios are weird then.
It's just a one number. It's one ratio.
That's like a make or break for some of these coffees.
You can make or break for world brewer stuff.
All right, I just did something in between, so maybe this is on the longer end or shorter end. We'll find out. We can just see however much coffee we get in the cup. Okay, I need to cleanse my palate with Cup of Excellence coffee.
27.
So we've had a fair bit of COEs today too, which is good. But from Colombia.
We could have run our own competition today.
We could. How was Okinawa? Okinawa's great. TR has asked us about Okinawa.
You have to go.
Yeah, unfortunate. Okay,
Save
Okay.
the best for last.
244. Okay, so I am off by 15, but it's okay. It'll be fine.
No, this is. Oh,
210. So we're off by 15. Whatever.
wait, it's absorption in the coffee.
Yeah, but absorption's not going to be like 40 mils different. Anyway, whatever.
It's like 30 mils.
So this is like more 1 to 16, 15 something ratio.
Good enough. Despite all the Japanese coffee Robert drinks and stuff,
It's like 1 to 14.
he is not a Japanese style roaster.
I don't know how they do it.
He's the only Japanese guy that doesn't know how to do it. Like, you know how to do it now because we keep forcing you to try longer profiles.
Red fruit, sweet, clean structure.
Slightly savory, pink bourbon.
Pink bourbon, but typica.
Yeah.
In Colombia. The varietal, not the country.
Colombia is like one of those like Central Americano style, like rust resistant plus Ethio kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it's for the growers, not for the drinkers.
Yep. These flavor notes are very spot on.
Really good.
Blackberry, dates, grape, plum, anise, like star anise, dried mango,
That's a
cola,
really nice finish.
cola,
Yeah.
molasses, rich mouthfeel, like sweet, syrupy mouthfeel.
I like how it finishes. It's really refreshing. It's not like it cloys on your tongue.
Kind of like cola candy for me.
Yeah.
Very, very cola candy like.
I thought it was almost floral, but then it just like went away really quickly.
It separates well, right? Because nothing is too pronounced that it transitions.
It's like COE quality. That's like a COE quality. Transitions are
quality.
good, yeah. Expressive, good transitions.
Lets you think about it.
I like how it finishes a lot. It doesn't like... It goes away nicely rather than it stays nicely.
Okay.
I'm satisfied with it.
I'm very satisfied with this coffee. Definitely needed that to
Only
cleanse my
bangers
palate.
from Japan, right? Only bangers from Japan, right?
China coffee.
I think Taiwan's coffee culture is pretty good too.
Yeah.
I think China is still learning right
But
now.
that was good. Like, we got to taste two really unique coffees from... It's like, we'll wrap it now, especially for those of you guys who've been on the stream with us for the past few hours. We got to taste some really incredible coffees today. Like, absolutely incredible coffees. Either, I was going to say from Japan, either, like, roasted in Japan or from Japan. Also, we tasted some really great coffees at the beginning of the stream, which was the Sophia from Say, the Honduras from Bean and Bean. So we only tasted like 90, like expensive coffees. 90 plus coffees. Only good stuff here. Then we tasted some BOP coffees, and I like that we tasted BOP
Varietals.
Yeah, BOP varietals, which is like weirder stuff's allowed. Okinawan coffee, incredibly interesting. Very, very glad to have been able to taste that. And then this really interesting Colombian COE. So yeah, just it's been a while since we've streamed with everybody here, so pretty good that we're able to get that happening. But yeah, I think we'll probably wrap up now because it's been a few hours and need to probably get some food. But yeah, I'll probably catch you guys later. I don't know. I have a bunch of videos I need to post still from these past few trips.
Today's coming.
Pepe's coming to the Bay Area. Jose will be here in a few days. Jose will be staying with me, so we probably will do some live streams with Jose. So that'll be exciting. We have some Hawaiian coffees coming in. I hope they make it in time. I think that on Wednesday we will probably cup them or brew them. I think maybe with Jose, and then I'll go pick up Pepe at night. That's kind of the plan right now. So yeah, that is all. I hope everybody has had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. People eating good food or
Buying good shit.
buying good shit online today. Yeah, cool. All right, see you guys later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hit the end stream button.